Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream with Jay's Corner TCG. My name is Joey. That is Dub. Without further ado, guys, let's get this underway. What's happening, guys? How is everybody doing? 11 people in here right now. What's going on? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? First off, I need the mic check. I need the confirmation. Oh yeah,
mic is good.
Mic is good. Mic is good. You guys can hear me. You guys can hear Dub. All good. All good.
Cool.
All right, guys. So we're in here. We're gonna be doing a perfectly said Northern Poke Potato. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Welcome everybody in. Laura, I see you. Was that Future Focus Gaming right now?
Yeah, I think so.
What's going on, man? I just started a little Q&A in case you guys have any questions. You guys want to chop it up with us. Adam Ziller, I see you. Laura, Pokemon Card Squad, OPB. What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Welcome in, welcome in. Joshua D as well. This feels weird. Like usually I have music, something's going on, but there's nothing at all right now. LV Poke Shop, what's happening, man? Yo, what's good, Dub and J? LV Poke Shop, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Duke,
what's up, man?
Red, welcome in, Duke. Welcome in. Case Opia Daily Life, what's going on? Joseph Burden here with a membership for 1 month. Let's go. What's good, everybody? Hype for this podcast, man. Yeah, we're in here for the podcast. Honestly, I didn't really want to, not that I didn't want to open up packs, but I felt like coming off of being sick and everything, it might be better to just have a chill stream. Come in here, hang out, talk about Pokemon, talk about content creation, anything you guys may want to ask. Feel free. Ricky Hernandez in here. I got Dub in here. You guys know Dub. If you guys haven't checked out Dub, make sure you go check him out, though. What's going on, Dub, man? How you doing?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. You know, we were a little sick, down and out for a bit, but, you know, we're better. We're good now.
Getting better. That's good, man.
Kind of. Good. Yeah, kind of. I've been
kind of, yeah.
It's still been better, but, you know. It's all good in here. Hey, thanks everybody for being in here. We're going to be talking about Pokemon, just content creation, Crown Zenith, Scarlet and Violet, just things along that nature. If the conversation goes a little awry in a different space, forgive us. We're going to be talking real like openly, and we don't have any predetermined set plan for anything. So here we go.
No big script like the Trainer Trade podcast. We're just vibing today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Doc, Alex in here. I forgot to say thank you on that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, man. If you prefer apples over bananas, 69-cent tax, please. Appreciate you. Poke Trucker D, I see you, man. Welcome in. Yo, what's up, everybody? Chilling. Poke Trucker D, thank you, guys. Forgive me if we, when we get into the conversation, forgive us if we miss some things in chat, if we miss seeing you guys in chat, our bad. Sometimes that happens. Joshua D in here trying to say what's up to everybody first. Adam Ziller. Man, how you been over there, Dub? How you been?
Chilling. I'm sorry, I'm typing in the Q&A right now. I'm not trolling on you. I've been chilling, just cruising, man, doing streams, hanging out, getting kind of burnt out because there's so much Christmas stuff going on.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's better to have a bunch of things going on than not a lot. Mm-hmm. Not everybody has those blessings every year, but blessings on those individuals that don't have that. And we always hope and pray that they get them as well, too, because it's just nice. It's nice to be busy and have family and friends around Christmas time. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I mean, yeah, I completely understand. So, you know, good to take a step away, a break. And, you know, Tree Lights J, said Joshua D.
Damn it. Tree Lights.
Hold on. I got stuff to say on that topic.
Joshua, that was my job, man. I failed you all. It's all right. Feel free to ignore my comments if my comments derail. No, Doc, we're gonna read all your comments tonight. We have to read all Doc's comments tonight. He says if it goes off the rail, forgive him. We're not. We're gonna read them all.
We're not. He's lying. We're gonna miss all of them. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, especially during the holiday season, you know, whether you're a content creator, whether you're someone in here that consumes content or just supports one of us, you know, never feel like, hey, my bad, I didn't get there. It's all good. I mean, we understand. You guys have lives. Everybody has lives. It's
very true.
It's part of it. It is part of it. All right, man. Yo, if you guys have questions, check out the pin. I guess it's a pin comment. How does it look on your side? The Q&A.
Yeah, it's pinned at the top, and then you're
type your questions in the Q&A area so it doesn't get lost in the live chat. Okay.
Yeah.
so it doesn't get
so
lost in live
click
chat.
on it, click ask something, and then type it there.
I promise we'll get to any of the questions you guys have. But I think it's starting off with that content creation that YouTube added that as a live stream feature. It's pretty dope. It adds.
The features they've been adding is insane. I've talked about it a few times on my streams. I don't know if we talked about it on the no, it hadn't come out on the podcast with Trey yet, but you can like sort by video, short, and live now on people's channels, so it's just not all muddied in one timeline.
Yeah.
That came from a bigger creator than us, but that came from a creator. He told the CEO Susan to do that, and all of a sudden, as soon as they could get it launched, it's out and it works great.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube, I would say, still probably the biggest platform as far as creation is concerned.
Yeah.
So definitely it's good that they're taking like little bits and pieces from other, probably other platforms, but integrating it and using it for their own. Yeah. Hey, Stephen Kahn, I see you, man. My bad. Hey, you good, man? No worries. Appreciate you being in here. Adam, I see you. Derek and the Dragon Knights, what's going on, man? Washington, I see you, man. Forza Gamer, Clampy. Always got to make sure we say what's up to you guys, especially when we start, before we get into more details. But like I said, Dub made a good point. He was feeling burnt out. You told me, I texted you, and you told me you almost weren't going to stream yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we feel like that, especially during the holidays. We want to put more energy into ourselves or, family time. So completely understand. But we're definitely going to dive into the content aspect of things. Let's start off with something that's coming up though. Crown Zenith, V-Star Universe. Obviously, we've seen plenty of on my channel, on plenty of other people's channels. There's a lot of controversy around the pricing. I don't know if you guys have floated around seeing that, saying, it's super inflated, which I would agree. It's obviously super inflated. Excuse me. People got to go back to like how much it is in Japan. From $45 to what it sells for over here is it is pretty ridiculous. It's pretty crazy, even with like all the import export taxes that I'm assuming are coming in, which are inflating the prices. I mean, what is your take on V-Star Universe, and how have you been feeling with the set overall?
I love the set. You know me, I'm a big artwork person.
True.
There's a lot of great artworks in it. I actually have it pulled up over here just so I can kind of look through it. The gold cards, obviously everybody loves the gold cards, right?
Right.
But I'm just a big connected artwork kind of guy.
Right.
Like anytime they have connected artwork, even if it's common uncommons.
Right.
There was a set they did that in where it's like the Smeargle and the Meowth, and everybody was connected as the same artwork, and they had their different pathways kind of shown in it.
Right.
The gold cards, that they are one big artwork by the same card artist, is just so cool to me. And I like that they're digging into that stuff. It makes it much more interesting,
right?
For someone who's collecting for the artwork, as myself. I'm not always collecting for the value. My biggest pull was the Lugia from Silver Tempest, but it wasn't the one I really wanted. I wanted the Unknown because the artwork itself was insanely well done.
Right.
So I just love the new artworings and how they're connecting them like that.
I mean, the ARs, they always put like Electivire right here and Magmortar, they're always together, and they have pretty much matching artworks like that, all the connecting artworks as well. It's a really fun set. It's a really fun set. I think it'll be even more fun when we get it over here in English, because excuse me guys, still got a little congestion, sorry about that. It'll be more fun because it'll be more available, and people won't be like, so hopefully it won't have as much FOMO, because obviously on the English side, people have been, not people, but factories have been making sure that the prints is out there. There's enough,
right? There's
enough to go around. So I'm hoping once it comes out in English, it'll be a little bit better, and more people will be able to enjoy it and spend time enjoying it, because the artworks in it are crazy.
Yeah, and that comes from I know, like a little while back when Pokemon Company, they bought the biggest card printer in America, and there was all sorts of hoo-ha.
Millennium Printing.
Yeah. And so there's all this hoo-ha and all these different speculations of how it's going to change the hobby and this and that.
Right.
It's kind of like a vertical monopoly at that point, right?
Right.
Business wise. But it's put out so many more cards for the collectors.
Right.
But recently they had that inflation price change. Have you heard about that or talked about that before?
Well, we haven't talked about it though. You saying from $3.99 of, was it $4.49?
Yeah, for like a booster pack, and
Right.
then
So
that Lucario Pokemon Trainer
Uh-huh.
ETB is $64.99,
Oh,
not
is it really?
$59.99.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so yeah, everything went up in
Whew. I
price.
didn't know about the ETBs. I knew about the
Yeah.
pricing, kind of, because I don't know about your guys' area. Maybe if you're in chat right now, but over here in California, I know at Target, didn't it go up to $4.49 already? Hasn't it
Yeah.
been at that price point?
Yeah, and the CVS drugstores had already taken that price hike before it even happened. So I saw it in some smaller stores and some different places, and it just made sense that everything's going to fall in line because everything was still sold out at the CVS, even though it was the higher price.
Right.
So
I mean,
going to take it, and it makes sense. It's just how the economy works.
Got to deal with it. Everything else goes up in pricing, so it trickles down eventually. If it doesn't hit right away, eventually it's going to trickle down no matter what.
Yep. What's up, fella Chris? What's up, Get You?
There we go. Dizzy Hippie in here. Joseph, Southern Island set was the best for connecting artwork. Hey, Joseph, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, man. Killer in here saying
Killer.
Too much sexiness on one screen. Hey, Killer.
Killer. That's only when we go to your stream, bro.
The only thing that would be better is a little killer in between us with a little
exactly
little extra killer on top. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, it's $6.99 per pack in Canada. Whew.
That's crazy. No, I do want to hop back because I want to make sure we're paying attention to everything you guys are saying today. So I'm just going to highlight. Derek said, just kind of hopping back to the content creation. He says he feels that way right now, thinking about taking a break from making content till after the first of the year. Man, the mental breaks, honestly, they are a godsend when it comes to being content creator. And I watch your stuff. I know you enjoy being a content creator. I know you like putting stuff out there, you and your family, and you have great memories that you can relive yourselves and all of us together. Sometimes it's fine to take a break and do that all. I like to call it Pokemon in the dark. Go do your Pokemon in the dark. Sometimes it's fine to open ETBs off camera. It doesn't have to be on camera. Sometimes it's just be you and your kids vibing, having fun. If you feel like you need the breaks, take them, and don't feel guilty about them.
Right.
Everybody will be there when you come back.
No, that's a big thing to remember, even when we do take breaks and like as creators, we're like, okay guys, sorry, can't stream today because so-and-so reason, I feel the need to apologize because I do feel like at this point an obligation to those of you that come hang out each and every single day with us. But at the same time, I appreciate all the understanding, and usually this community is really good about understanding too. So,
well, it's a dope community, bro. It's all good people here.
The game slime, I see you.
All good people here. Joey has explained they're gonna try their best to read comments.
I was gonna skip that comment.
I knew you were, so I tried to make us not liars.
Yeah, I told Killer the other day I took a 3-week break after the Jay Get You collab. Said Get You, hey, you had to, man. You had to. Sometimes it's just better to reset, take a step back and reset. I took a break after I hit 1K. I took a 2-week break. So it's good. It's good for you to take a step back and maybe even like tune out all the noise. I feel like we were supposed to start talking about Pokemon, but the content creation side is just it's so much fun to talk about. I don't know if like everybody that's in here, I know that we enjoy Pokemon, but seeing it hearing it and seeing it from the content side, it kind of maybe gives people another understanding, another level of being able to like connect with either that creator or that community itself. So always good as content creators. Yeah, man, you guys, we gotta take breaks. I know it's always, what's the next thing I'm gonna do? How can I innovate something? What can I record? What can I put out there now it's gonna give me the views, the likes? I mean, I get caught in it every single day. So, I mean, I understand. I definitely understand.
Yeah.
I enjoy being here. I don't sit around laughing when you don't. I don't sit around laughing when you don't stream. Like,
OPB.
OPB changed his name. Let's go.
Yep. Laura Natasha's bestie in the building. Let's go.
Let's go. Laura Natasha's bestie. Chari in here speaking facts. Hey, Chari.
Hey, Chari.
I mean, I feel like I said, we were gonna try to stay on point with certain things, but let's do some of these questions, I guess, because we're talking about content right now. Content creating, and there's 36 of you guys in here listening to us ramble on about this, so I appreciate you guys.
All right. Doc Alex here with literally the gem says content creating comes with a lot of self-criticism. That literally is true. You have to self-criticize or you're not going to grow as a content creator. It just doesn't work that way. You can't just sit there and be like, I'm fine. And I mean, some people do it and they're fine, but when you like to create content, when you like to make something new, you see something and you want to turn your videos into something like that. Yeah, you have a lot of self-criticism, but yeah, don't let it drown out the support you got. That is so true.
You guys, honestly, Tan Fam, I see you in here. Ian with Ian, I see you. D-Mac, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, you guys' support means everything. Honestly, it keeps a lot of people going. It keeps me going, especially with this, because as easy as it seems, it's not that easy, but it's a lot of fun. So that's why I always say, like, if you're wanting to make content and grow, and you're like, hey, I really want to do this, like, you got a passion for it, like, yeah, I hope you do have the passion for it, because it's tough and it'll weigh on you really quick, and you'll burn out very quickly if you don't have a real want and need to do it. Love your content and keep things going, Joe. Hey, Paul, appreciate you coming through, man. Much love. Thank you, Paul. But as far as Q&A, Laura asked the first question, probably the most important question of the night that we're going to have. No joke. All right.
Do tell.
Milk first or cereal first? I mean, that shouldn't be a question. It should be cereal first. It should be cereal first.
I mean, if it's milk first, I don't trust you.
If it's the only reason you should be putting more, there is no reason you should be putting more milk. Maybe no, there is no reason you should be putting in milk first. What the heck? Oh my.
Cereal, come on. I know, right?
Ian,
Washington.
Ian, Dizzy. Washington.
Doc, you're just trolling, Doc.
Hey, Jay, you better never burn out. Hey, Pokeball and Mike, man, appreciate you coming through, man. Pokeball and Mike. Let's go. Duke Red said yellow or gray / silver. Oh, are you talking about like the Pokemon games? Like yellow or silver?
Oh, borders?
Yellow borders? The borders. Okay.
Silver borders?
The borders.
Honestly, silver borders all the way.
I'm going
kick that nostalgia out of here. Give me a fresh looking card that doesn't have a yellow ass border on it.
I'm
a yellow border.
You could curse. I curse a little bit. Fuck. I think I just threw that in randomly just to prove a point. There was no reason to say that. All right, so for me, it's silver borders too. But I think we're gonna get the silver borders, and I think there's gonna be like a little bit of longing, like, oh, I kind of missed the yellow borders. But you just gotta rip it off like a band-aid and just do it. Just do it.
I mean, tell me that alt art Charizard with the silver border
would look fire.
That looks great, right? It already looks great. So why not just have them all with that border? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I think we started a whole controversy in the chat right now with the cereal.
Yeah, what was it? Was it Dizzy Hippie? Somebody said orange juice first. Oh, Forza Gamer. Forza Gamer. Orange juice first. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I do drink the orange juice before I pour any cereal, but.
Mike said, you pour milk on cereal. You don't pour cereal on milk. It just sounds weird. All right. Dub, you asked the question, why you hate apples?
Yeah, why do you hate apples so much?
Man, because Evo Skies. All right. I don't know how many apples I pulled out of one booster box, but I was sick of it after the first booster box I opened. And I was mad.
All right. For real question, though, do you look at apples different at the store now?
No, not
when you see an apple at the store.
Real apples? No, real apples could get it still. I mean, get a bite. Real apples could get a bite. Yo, Valor coming in with another question. Thoughts on future of rip and ship, Valor? So going back to the V-Star universe, selling it, I had I think I had like a little moral dilemma. I was like, man, especially because I didn't do enough research. I didn't realize that the boxes were $45 in Japan. I thought because it was a high class set, it was a little bit more expensive. So I understood there was gonna be a premium coming over here, and obviously a premium on the premium. So I literally had a moral dilemma, and I returned money to people that bought it initially because I was like, all right, I'm gonna sell it for even cheaper than I have been. But like with that, I definitely had moral dilemma. So as far as the Japanese product, I don't know how I'm gonna do with that going forward. But as far as the English product for me, I think there's so many more people trying to do it. I think we're going to really separate people that are doing it specifically only for monetary gain, which honestly, if you guys are doing it and you're trying to do it, there's not that much monetary gain in it. Trust me.
There's not.
From like those that are like, they enjoy the community, they enjoy being here, being part of it. And then on top of that, are they just going to do memberships, or are they going to put out more content, elevate and grow their channel and their brand?
Right.
How about yourself, man?
I say it all the time. Y'all know how I feel about ripping ships. I did them for, I would say, almost a year. I don't know. Laura can back me up on that. I think it was almost a year, Laura. And by the end of it, I just cut it off myself. I just had to cut it off myself. For me, it's a personal thing. It's just, I don't like my relationship with everybody who comes and vibes with us and chats and hangs out. I don't want it to be transactional. I actually enjoy these individuals. So I don't want it to be about like, hey, how many packs am I going to sell today?
Yeah.
But that's also because I really like content creation.
Right.
More of a draw to do that every week and hold less viewers, because it's not selling Pokemon cards. It's going to have people giving them away to people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Versus like actually doing what I want to do on this platform, which is
create something.
The fundraisers. If you guys want to spend money, just spend them on my fundraisers. When you come to my channel, you don't have to buy cards from me.
Give money to Dub for his fundraiser. Not specifically to Dub. Give it straight to the fundraiser.
It goes literally straight to the fundraiser. But that's what I like to do. So I still have the option for people to hop in, and I know how it is. I do it too. I like to hop in your streams. I like to hop in other people's streams, send little donos, because I like you guys. I like to support you guys. So I wanted an option there, but for me personally, I don't want you guys' money anymore. That's just where I'm at. There's nothing wrong with if people want the money though.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Just so you know, there's not a lot of money in it.
Yeah. Facts.
When you're first starting out.
But I think that comes through, like, people come and go, especially when they start off like doing rip and ships. I feel like people come and go really, really quick, because they're having one expectation and then they see the reality of it. So it's like a quick in and out, and I think people get caught up with that, I don't know how to gauge where I am at with it. But seeing other people like no shade to anybody, I'm throwing like Royalty Gaming, like he'll open packs, and I don't hop in there very often. I follow the person and everything, but I'm not in there like ever purchasing anything. I'm just like, sometimes I'll watch. Yeah. And it's you see that and they're like, oh man, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but it takes a lot of work, especially to get to the level that he's at with it.
Yeah. And there's so much more that people don't see about those big rip and shippers. There's so much more to the business on the back end that people don't see. They're selling graded cards, they're selling sealed product, they have eBay stores. That's the kind of work that's going to make it so you're successful. Just click and go live on YouTube and then charging 50 cents more per pack than you bought them for is not going to make you rich. It's not going to be worth your time.
Multiple streams of income, just like in real life.
Yeah, exactly. Just like any other business. You can't just rely on one thing. And clicking live and doing rip and ships is already a lot of work, because you're cleaning up the trash when you're done. You're packing up the cards. People always have like in chats, they always have like, hey, like, can you give these cards to this person? So you're like writing down stuff and putting stuff everywhere. There's a lot of work to it. Versus like people do that for fun, but they have their eBay store, and their eBay store has got 100,000 reviews on it or something, or 10,000 reviews, and they're just selling sealed boxes. Right. That's where the money is, and then that's once you're good enough, you get in with the distributor, you get special pricing, and
that's obviously at that point. And then Mr. Goober brought up a good point, like we like RG is really cool and a nice guy, but he has to charge more. Yeah, obviously at the end of the day, we the buyers from him know that he's charging more than what his MSRP. Yeah, Mr. Goober. And I brought him up specifically because he is a larger rip and ship that I mess with, so there's like definitely never any shade involved with that. Because trust me, like I understand that we're there because we're supporting that specific person we're watching. People can buy these packs at a cheaper price. That's not a secret. If you guys think I'm keeping it a secret from you, I'm sorry. Obviously we know that, so there is a premium, and if you guys enjoy the person, enjoy the content that they put out, enjoy the vibe, that definitely gives you an added bonus as to why you're there, hanging out with them, purchasing packs, giving them your time. Remember, guys, the time, most valuable thing.
Yeah.
Let me.
You're paying them for the premium of the experience to
Right.
live that moment with them.
Right.
They're opening the pack with you. It feels very nice. It feels enticing. You're opening packs with individuals that have a mutual respect for each other. In some cases, when it's mods and stuff, people have friendships. They talk on Instagram, even if they haven't met in person. And to pay a little premium to have that experience is great versus, maybe spending 10 or 50 cents less per pack to buy them and open them by yourself if you have nobody to open them with. And I think it's important that people know how to gauge their level of what they're putting out there versus what they're getting back.
Right.
And make sure you're not overextending yourself for something that's not extending anything back too,
Right.
Just keeping it safe and sane. Powder's here. What's
Powder,
up, Powder?
I see you. Stephen Cavan in here. Powder, what's going on? Brad, we'll stop like every time periodically to say what's up to new people jumping in. Eddie Broski, what's going on, cuz? Welcome
what's
in,
up,
man.
cousin?
How you doing? Detective Pokey smoking here. Stephen Cavan. I saw Brad Collectibles. What's going on, man? Everybody in here. Appreciate you guys stopping in here, hanging out, being part of the conversation. Yo, what's good, Shifty? What's good, J-Dub? The fam, I missed you.
What's up, man? Where
Shifty
you
in here,
bro. All my life, I miss you.
Shifty, I still got your stuff, man. Don't worry. No rush or anything, man. I'm just letting you know. I still got it. Stephen Kevin.
Washington hashtag rip everything.
Let's rip everything. Keep nothing sealed. Hey, the Pokey Duo in here. Hey, Dub and Jay. What's going on, Pokey Duo? Welcome in. Appreciate you guys coming through. We were just talking, going back and forth between like the content creation side of it, the Pokemon business side of it, and just Pokemon in general. There's really nothing like. Usually, sometimes we pop in here with an outline, but there's no outline today. DB, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How you doing?
Clampy says rip and ship channels 100% help people have a sense of community and allow for people to celebrate with people who share similar interests. Yeah, exactly. Clampy.
Right.
That's why the rip and ships are great.
And you can tell from the person hosting it or doing it, like how the vibe is. That is a lot of it. You could distinguish people.
Yeah.
And how they go about that business. Matt Champ, what made you come back to Pokemon? Matt Champ, man. Dub, I'm going to let you answer that one first.
What made me come back to Pokemon? I watched a Jarvis Johnson video of Pokerev and the Pokemon Guru scammer guy that happened. And I got in the Pokerev community and I met wonderful people. And I saw that there is this huge community of support and fun in the Pokemon community where people literally do not care your background, where you come from, to an extent. Nothing shady in there. And just get together and enjoy Pokemon together. And that is something that is just so enticing. Because as a kid, like I remember being a kid on the playground, like as like you were a nerd for liking Pokemon, you were a nerd for liking video games.
Yep.
You get made fun of. I still liked it, but
the peer pressure got to you.
Now we're all proud nerds, man. We stamp it on our chest and say, I'm nerd. And then your friends go, I'm nerd too. And we're just chilling and vibing. So there's no other reason. And then, I mean, we got to be a little bit honest here. The freaking shiny cardboard is nice, guys. It is nice.
You got more appreciation for it now too that you're older.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me highlight one thing real quick. Washington Fox Bodies member for 3 months. Let's go, man. Please, Jay, pull my gold Tina. Please. Let's go, Wash. Appreciate you, man. Fella Chris, member for 2 months, 2 legends, 1 stream. I've heard a different video go by a similar name. What's going on, Fella Chris? Appreciate you, my man. Chris Dungy in here, member for 3 months, dropping the fire emojis. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Powder saying, collect how you want to collect and share your fun. Exactly. That's what it comes down to, Powder. That is exactly what it comes down to, man. You hit it on just podcast over. We have nothing else to add to that.
Yeah. And I think for myself, what made you come back to Pokemon? So I was always like, I would pick up packs from 2014 to whenever I started doing this, like actually doing this as content. I would pick up packs periodically and I would just, just to feel the nostalgia again. So I would kind of like do it. I had no idea about a community around Pokemon. I had no idea about YouTube with Pokemon. Had no idea any of this was a thing. So when I started YouTube, I was doing basketball content because that's what I did all the time. Play basketball. I did like sneakers because from basketball, I collected a lot of sneakers, did a lot of sneaker reviews and stuff like that. And then, you know, I had a career change. I had a lot of time to myself. I started watching streamers. I started picking up more packs, and I found Rev as well, too, as a streamer. From there, you know, it trickled down to Mike, to Trainer Trey, to, you know, Surge, Diz, all those people that I came up like around initially, UW, all you guys in here. And then it kind of just like, oh, I didn't know there's like a whole community revolved around this like that, you know? So it kind of gave me the motivation to like, I think I want to continue with this, you know, and just because I started collecting more as I was by myself, and I was like, oh, here we go. And I didn't know coming into this, I didn't know about like the like everything else that came along with it. You know, I was just buying packs. Just buying packs. But it's fun. It's fun, and I'm glad I became part of it, man. Castle Knight TCG. I mean, Castle Knight. Hold up, all you silly geese. What's going on, Castle Knight?
What's up, Castle Knight?
I mean, there's a lot of people dropping in questions, guys. I appreciate you guys in here. This new, if you guys ever do podcasts, this new Q&A thing that's available to you guys, definitely utilize it. It makes it a lot easier for you guys to do in the live chat and then to check on questions as well. Question coming in from Washington Foxbody. First question, with Crown Zenith being the last set to have yellow borders, will it drive prices up due to the end of an era with Pokemon cards for US prints? Possibly in the long term. Short term, I think prices, I don't think prices are going to skyrocket like that because as we kind of talked about earlier, the overprinting of English sets, it should keep the prices down somewhat. But at the same time, you know, you can never, we haven't seen a set like this really. Yeah. So it's very hard to determine. I think in the short term, prices will be okay. But definitely a good set to make sure you keep sealed. Although I probably won't. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, this is
hashtag rip everything.
This is coming from a smart space. Keep some sealed. If you're asking me personally, rip it all.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think, Dov? What do you think?
I think just to add to Washington's question is what do you guys think? And you can let us know in chat. Is gonna be the more valuable set, the last yellow border set or the first silver border set?
Spicy, you know question. I mean? Spicy.
I mean, I'm feeling like the first, as long as they slam the cards out and it's not like a bunch of Pokemon people don't necessarily like or haven't quite got their footing yet until the younger generation grows up. Yeah. I think the silver one, the very first silver border set, it's gonna have some that clout behind it. It's gonna have that hype behind it in the future. They'll be like, this is the first one that came out, and it's just like, this is the first edition Pokemon.
Right. You know? It's gonna start. Not probably you can't compare it to first edition, but it's something similar to that, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be the first of the silver border. So people, if it's got good cards, if it's got a Charizard in it, I mean, I don't know if it's going to, but if it's got Lugia in it, if it's got, you know, some of the fan favorite Pokemon,
it's gonna have a bunch of Fuecocos in there. Yo, Shifty dropping a $20 dono.
Legend.
Appreciate you, Shifty, man. Merry Christmas, homie. Got to bounce, but DM me after stream and I'll sort the shipping today. Thanks a bunch for holding it this long. Hey, Shifty, you know, no problem, bro. I always got you. Thank you so much for coming in here, dropping that $20 bomb on me like that. Thank you so much, Shifty. Have a good rest of your day, man. It's good to see you, for real. Let's see. Let's read some of these responses. Detective Pokesmoke said, first silver for sure. So Detective Pokesmoke. Brad Collectible said both. Stephen Kevin said, rip everything, have fun and regret nothing. Hey, no regrets unless you open I've regretted a bunch of it before. I don't want Crown Zenith to end up like Shining Fates, said Get You. Oof. Ah, man, I hope it doesn't. I don't think so. I don't think it will. I think there's more to it than Shining Fates was, you know. Shining Fates had the Charizard and then a bunch of other lackluster full art shiny Pokemon that's didn't get people going,
Yeah.
And Broly saying what's up. Hey, Chugs McButt, what's going on, dude? It'll take years to tell because we have no idea what they are going to do anywhere in the future. Chugs,
Right, Chugs.
that's why I say short term. Maybe you could distinguish it maybe short term, but the long term it'll give you a better idea of what's going on with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Ren, I see you in here.
What's up, Ren?
Hey, I'm back, said Valor. Welcome back, Valor. I mean, I feel like we could just go through these questions because it's giving us a good conversation, good food for thought.
Yeah.
Adam Ziller has a question. Do we think Crown Zenith will be seeded like V-Star Universe hits count-wise or standard English seeding? I'll let you go first on this one, Dub. We'll go back and forth. I'll answer first and you answer first sometimes.
Now, someone can correct me if I'm wrong here because I didn't look this up or try and verify the source, but I heard in the future there's going to be like guaranteed hollows. They're going to do away with the non-hollow rares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's going to be like three hits a pack.
Yeah.
Right? So that's after Crown Zenith, right?
Right. It's start of Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah. That's going to make it tough because I'm an artwork guy. I'm not necessarily a dollar amount guy, even though that is part of the driving of the collecting because I used to be a numismatist coin collector and it's all about values and coin collecting. When it comes to the artwork, dude, I'd rather rip packs all day long that have the 3 hits in them. So I don't know. It's tough to say. It's tough to say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll be seeded the same, at least in Crown Zenith.
Yeah.
But I think once we go over to Scarlet and Violet, I think Crown Zenith will be similar to, just like these other sets with the Trainer Gallery. This time the Galarian Gallery. I think it'll be similar to that, normal hit rates. So I think it'll be actually more difficult to pull all. Will it be more difficult? Might be roughly the same. But once we go into Scarlet and Violets, when you get those 3 hollows, it'll be interesting to see whether or not, it's 3 hollows plus your chances of getting a EX card or better, or if it's going to be 2 hollows and then one of those hollows takes up your seed for an EX or better. Because if it's 3 hollows plus an EX or better, then that'll be seeded obviously more like a high class set of Japanese.
Yeah.
But Crown Zenith is definitely going to be more so normal pull rates as we've been seeing. I don't think they're going to switch it up just yet. I think they would take too much. They started doing that for Scarlet and Violet, but remember, they've been planning this release for the past probably, I don't know how many, 8 months, 9 months, however. So they're not going to switch it up at this point for Crown Zenith.
Yeah.
How old is Ass Ketchum? Asked Doc Alex.
How old is Ass?
That man like 36? Technically?
At least, technically.
Technically 36?
Nah, he's like Stewie Griffin. He's young forever.
Hey, stay forever young.
Forever young.
UPB. What's going on, UPB?
What's up, UPB?
Thank you for dropping that in there, Laura. Want your questions answered? Press the pinned comment and follow instruction. Appreciate you. Chari Queen saying what's up to everybody. Did I say what's up to you, Chari? I know I saw you in here earlier. If I didn't say what's up to you, appreciate you coming through, Chari. Hey, check out our Poké Spice Challenge video. Check out Dove's Poké Spice Challenge video. Future Focus Gaming just dropped his. Hero Nor Villain has also dropped his. We nominated a couple people. I think Ian got nominated. You're in here, man. I see you, Ian. You better take some more spice. Fella Chris said, what shoes you wearing? You guys wearing it? He asked you too. You got shoes on, Dub?
Ooh, yeah, I do.
Ooh, some Adidas.
It's got the runnies.
I got the Soulfly collab Jordan 10s on. Sorry.
It's got the runnies. Almost wore the Crocs. I should have wore the Crocs.
I almost wore the Crocs.
That would have been fun. Yeah. That'd be funny if we both pulled up Crocs. Everybody's like, all right, unsubscribe. They don't have good shoes.
Here we go. Laura's bestie, OPB, asked question. What'd y'all get me for Christmas? JK, carry on. OPB. I got you your sound effect.
Got you this right here. Yeah. You're looking at it right now.
You got all of this.
Hey, how's it going, OPB? What's up? Hi. It's nice to see you.
It's very good to see you. Eddie Broski out here trolling us. Put me in, coach. Laura's saying socks on first or pants? Pants. For me.
Socks. Socks.
Socks for you?
I'm socks guy.
I'm pants first.
Socks first. I'm like Mark Wahlberg. I walk around in socks almost everywhere I go.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Get you. What is the second best collectible set from Sword and Shield era? English. Second best collectible set.
Second best.
What do you guys think? Say it in the chat as well. Put down your predictions. I think for me, second best. Let's go full main sets, not holiday sets. Not holiday sets, right?
Yeah.
Main sets. Dang, that's tough. This is just from Sword and Shield, guys. It's just from Sword and Shield. Just the main sets. The toss-up for me between Brilliant Stars and honestly probably Lost Origin, because the Trainer Gallery in Lost Origin is a lot of fun for me. I don't know.
It's really nice.
Yeah. What about yourself, Dub?
I'm right there with Washington. I think Fusion Strike second best.
Fusion Strike second best.
And a little bit of controversy. Here. I think Brilliant Stars is the number one, and Evo Skies is my third.
Ooh.
A little bit of controversy.
A little bit of controversy. Hey, hot takes only here. Hot takes only. Hot cakes as well.
Wait, that's at the end. That's the after.
That's the after stream, guys. Come back for the hot cakes. The game's slime. The game slime in here said, "What's the chances of pulling the alt art Lugia from the first pack of Silver Tempest?" The chances?
Well, we can.
What?
We'll find out tonight. We got 8 to test.
You got your Silver Tempest, huh? I had a booster. I got 2 packs right here.
Okay. Let me just rip into this dude here.
Smack Daddy said Astral Radiance, Stephen Cabin, Fusion Strike. Tan Fam also said Fusion. Time him out, said Brecca. Ian said Fusion Strike as well. Let's see. Joseph Bird said, gotta go Brilliant Stars. UPB, I'm dirty, I guess. I'd walk out to the mailbox barefoot. Grip presenting the sun. Braxton. Ooh, okay. The Alolan Vulpix V-Star.
Man, you so quick. I just barely got my packs out. Okay, we'll go
hey, what'd you get out? Brad Collectible said Brilliant Stars as well. Got a little something in here. Nice little Vulpix. Hallelujah. That was a shocked face for Fusion, Tam. Oh, got you. Tam, you like Chilling Rain, huh? Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
What is that?
Okay.
It's a rainbow. Oh.
Lugia. Okay. Not the alt art first pack, but a rainbow. Second up. Rainbow Lugia V-Stars.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I mean, I'll take it. Who the hell called that?
Vision, what's going on? Silver Tempest.
Can you come to my channel every time I open Pokemon card? Whoever called that?
Let's go. Noodle Whisper for the Lugia. It's probably a 1 in 300th chance, but possible. I think, who is it that, is it Danny Phantom that always drops those like hit rate possibilities? I think it was like 1 in 586 packs or 1 in 800 packs. Something like that. Don't quote me.
Detective Pokesmoke says, Dub got that Seth Rogen look going strong. Much love, my G.
I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee it. Hey, the fresh, what's happening?
I got one better. I'll be back. We'll go full Seth Rogen. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. You guys, he's gonna bring out some props, guys. Let's see. Hey, Killa said, how am I supposed to hide my
Is that better?
Appreciate you, Killa. Hey, you're not, man. Just do what you gotta do with it. Vision Games Pokemon, where's my altar? Where's my Lugia altar? Hey, Vision, go get some packs and pull it. Washington Fox Bodies came in here, said, with the second print run of V-Star Universe being delayed due to print issues, will we ever see prices drop now on V-Star? Washington, with that, I don't know about you, Dub, but I have heard some contradicting details on that whole situation.
With the Japanese printing?
Yeah, with the reprinting, saying it'll get delayed like months and months and months all the way till February. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah.
I would say that they are already probably almost done with it and packaging it up within the next month and a half. And it should be readily available. Just don't fall for any overzealous gimmicks. I don't want to say gimmicks, but opinions that don't have a lot of weight behind them.
Sometimes the YouTubers need something to talk about, so they'll talk about it. Just remember that.
So just
and they all get their info the same place you do. If you got it on Poke Beach, the PokeTuber is lying to you when they said they didn't get it from Poke Beach.
It'll be fine. Yes, sir. I think
these are some facts.
There were some issues with it, but Pokemon Company is going to resolve it readily. So don't stress on it too much. I mean, you can still go on eBay right now and buy cases of the stuff, literally. So you could check out TCA Gaming. He just put his on eBay. So that's solid price. Denali Marketplace, another good place to get it. Look at me, a freaking rip and shipper telling you guys where to buy it at a cheaper price, huh? Who would have thought? 763 Games is pretty good. If it's Smoke and Mirrors ever restocks V-Star Universe, they're trusted as well. A lot of other places you guys can get it, so don't worry about it too much. Plus, Crown Zenith will be here before you know it. Ian said, "How often do you trim your beard?" Say Ian with Ian, both of us.
Good question, Ian. About once a month. That's why it's kind of wild right now. It's been about a month.
Yeah, mine's about once a month as well.
Yeah. Same with my hair. That's why you'll see my hair like nice and shaved sides, and then I'll have this.
Yeah, that's the worst right now. My hair is pretty long. I'll do my hair. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Normal stream tomorrow, guys. I'll do my hair tomorrow. I didn't really feel like it. I took a shower. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that right now. We're just in here chilling today. Appreciate all 30 of you guys coming in. I've seen people in and out all night. I appreciate that so much. Talking to us. All right, so we'll stop there, and then actually we'll answer 2 more questions and then stop there, and then continue with a conversation, maybe more so geared towards content creation. How about that? LV Poke Shop, what's going on, LV? I think I said what's up to you. How did the journey to 1K and monetization go? Was it difficult for you guys to get there, or did the community really help out a lot? LV. Well, Dub's on the road still. He's trying, man. He's on the road.
I keep rug pulling everybody. I'm like, all right, I do Pokemon again now. Okay, now I'm doing back video games, so that's my fault. It's not your guys' fault.
I told him before to stay on the niche.
Stay on one topic.
Yeah, it's difficult though.
How many channels do I have now, Jay? I have like 4 channels.
Yeah.
We got a lot of channels.
But that's the thing too. That's why for me, the journey to 1K was, so I came into the community at like 400 and something. But that's because I had done other content before. I deleted all the content before because I didn't want people watching the old content and thinking that's what the channel's about at this point. That would just be kind of like no point. But going to 1K was, how long did that take? August until right around April.
Yeah,
August to April. So of last year. So from last 2021 August until about April 2022. That was the 1K journey. That felt like a long time. And then from 1K to about 1600 was from April to September. And right around August is when I first got monetized. So just because you got 1K doesn't mean you got the watch hours. I didn't have the watch hours.
Yeah.
So definitely had to catch up with that. Eddie Broski said watch hours is a scam. It's tough to get them. It's for
the advertisers, though. I mean, that's like their baseline. So they don't want to pay you money until they know you can hook an audience for long enough to make it beneficial to their advertisers. That's just the game, man. You know what I mean?
Santiago Belmont said, I'm a sub from PokeRev Raid from Lost Origin. Hey, appreciate that, Santiago. And then as Ian said, Jay completely flew over 2K. I was going to get to that. So imagine this. I was on YouTube for 2 years, about 2 years and I don't know how many months to get to 1,600 subs. Rev rated me in pretty much doubled that in about 20 minutes. That in 20 minutes, we gained over like 1,000 subs once Rev rated me. And that was exponential to like the 10th. Like, it was crazy. That was something unexpected and ridiculous. I hitched from the Poke Rev raid to LV Poke. Let's go. I was hitched from the Poke Rev raid. I mean, like that too. Like, and it goes to show you guys how many other people out there that make content that you don't know about that are probably making good content, but they just need that, you know, a little push, or maybe a video goes off for them and they get a whole new group of people in there. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's so true. We're so used to, I mean, everybody in chat probably agree with me on this. We're so used to sticking with our circles, our favorite creators. Yeah. That, like, for me, I watch YouTube solely. I don't pay for Netflix. I don't pay for anything else. I'm just a YouTube guy, and it's been that way for years. Most of the new creators I find out about are either algorithmic, like, hey, this person makes something with title and thumbnail like the video you just watched. Yeah. Watch it. So that's YouTube giving them a shout out. Or it's the shout out of like I watch a lot of gaming content. So gamers will be like, hey, this great individual on their channel you should go sub to had this idea. I'm going to do my spin on it. And they like shout them out. And so I go sub to them. And that's how I learn about it. And it's kind of the same thing as the Rev raid is, you know, if the algorithm's not pushing you, and you don't get any raids, you don't get that exposure, it's really hard to grow. But as soon as you get one of those raids, especially from a big creator, and you're really good at what you're doing, you're really good at engaging with your audience, your content looks nice, it's not just cheap and like done on a potato chip, people stick around, you know. And it's no hate against people doing a potato chip, you gotta start somewhere. But I mean, I would say I'd rather have like a Rev raid now than my first stream. Yeah, no one would have stuck around after my first stream. They're looking at me like, "What the hell is this?" Headphone audio, the camera was 420p. You know, yeah. I had 27 Pikachu's around my card cam. No joke, I did. You know, like, yeah, it really depends on the grind and if you enjoy it and how good of a product you put out there. I'd always say do that for yourself, and then that exposure is what's really going to get you there in a lot of cases. And then beyond that's the community too. Right. Your own subscribers can grow your channel for you, and then they do it, and it's amazing. And
even going beyond that, from there we did our collab. All you guys were there. Well, not all you guys, but I mean, probably all you guys actually were in here. Then DPM rated, so that added, you know, even a bigger boost. I see you, Ian. I know I wasn't gonna leave out DPM. We were just pausing for that conversation topic. But DPM,
Ian just likes Pat. Ian and Pat are best friends now.
Yeah, for sure.
You collabed with them. You lucky.
But like getting, I don't want to say a cosign, but literally like it's not a cosign, because I don't know how much thought that Rev. I mean, what do you guys say? How much thought do you think the larger creators put into the person that they're rating? Like, do you think Pat watched any of my previous videos? I mean, he came into one of the streams actually after any of my videos before he decided to raid, or do you think like Rev watched any of my videos before he decided to raid me? Like, how much, like, do you think they put any like weight into that before they decide to raid a certain individual?
I think when it comes to somebody who's like Rev, the man's too busy to really be like digging into everything Pokemon. He might be himself doing it, but he's got a lot of trusted moderators that have been there since he was 0 to 100, right? Yeah. Those moderators are working to drive him to show him stuff. I know that from big streamers I watch, like Ludwig. His moderators generally help him direct if they're going to do a love raid, you know? And sometimes it's a channel he watches. Sometimes it's one that his mods recommend to him, you know? Yeah. So I think it goes either way, but once you get to a point, in content creation, your mods really do help out a lot. Yeah.
Santiago Belmont said, from when I remember, Rev said there was only one other live streaming. Hey, let's go. Pack opening, and it was you when he sent us over. It's crazy. I wonder what he typed in to find my channel, because I don't think because he said it on podcast before, he doesn't really watch or consume Pokemon content because he's so immersed into it already. So I'm curious as to what he typed in. Maybe he typed in Lost Origins opening and I happen to have the right perfect title that night. So that goes to show you guys, make sure you have your redirect on, make sure you have a good title on top of that. And I'm sure his mods, you know, I know all his mods pretty much.
Yeah. We know most of PokeRev's mods from other communities, so that is a big one. Yeah, just to touch on what you said though, the title, the thumbnail, that is one of the biggest things. If you are into the content creating, you want to be a content creator, doesn't matter if it's only Pokemon, doesn't matter if it's however you want to do it. You can do it like me and just slap together whatever you want that week. Be it Pokemon or gaming or just looking at the internet or eating Mr. Beast burger. I did that last year. Make sure you kind of focus on how the platform works. What do the YouTube community subscribers like as a whole? What has been platformed here? What is big? Because it's gonna be totally different than what's on Instagram. It's a completely different audience. We all use Instagram, but it's not if you use it, it's what you consume the most. I have friends that do nothing but Instagram, right? And they don't really do YouTube. And so you're not really trying to cater to that audience. If you're trying to be on this platform, you're trying to cater to the YouTube audience. What do people like?
It's two very different audiences. Mr. Smoke, what's up? Tracy, Chuck, welcome in. Smack Daddy said, no, someone asked him to raid you, I think, from memory, Joey. That's dope. That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Appreciate you guys on that. Yeah, because I mean, without that, guess what? I'm still at maybe just breaking 2K right now, which I'm perfectly fine. Enjoy the grind, guys. Enjoy the grind. And you know, when opportunity meets preparation, sometimes, you know, you get to enjoy that. And I hope a lot of people have that opportunity. I think Rev rated Pocket Packs the other day. I happened to be in there.
That's awesome.
You know, enjoy the grind though. Enjoy it, be part of it, because that's building your community should be what you enjoy the most. Building your community should be what you enjoy the most.
Yep, 100%.
Doc said, no, Jay's my brother, my real brother.
Mr. Smoke said, Jay's my brother. That's what I tell strangers. My bro Pokemon fans.
Hey, Badger, what's going on, man? Welcome in.
What, Badger?
Charlie Queen said, I personally see rip and ship channels to do pretty well, and giveaway channels, haha. I am always asking myself how to elevate, said Chara Queen. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a lot to do with it. I think when I changed to doing rip and ships, because if you guys don't know, I didn't just come into the community doing rip and ships. Like
you
once
I did Pokemon content, man.
Yeah, I just did
and some of the best when you first started.
So. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, but when I switched to rip and ships, I definitely gained an audience, like, and it helped. It did help. So, you know, if it's something you enjoy doing, just do it. Frank the Cat in here said, yo, Jay, today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Frank the Cat. Let's go. Welcome in, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Sing him a happy birthday rap.
Oh, I can't beatbox. Can you?
No.
I'm just going to sing it. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Frank the Cat. As you can tell, we don't care sometimes. Let's pop back over here to some questions. I think we're still on questions. Jeez, and we got off into a tangent. Let's go. Pokemon cards called PCS. The new short videos is your card trend. Is it cheating in your opinion? I used it to grow 3 times my channel because I have not been able to otherwise create. Should I be feeling the guilt I do? The guilt I do, he said. Oh man, this is the topic. This is the topic.
Hey, you came to the right guy. I don't think it's cheating. It's a tool to grow your channel. It's not going to grow it in the way you think, though.
Yeah.
It's not going to help your live stream audience. It's not going to help your long form content audience. It's not going to help anything other than getting more shorts out.
Appreciate you, cuz.
As soon as you stop the This Is Your Card shorts, all that growth is going to stop completely, because it's all about scamming children into hitting the subscribe button, the like button, the comment button. Those are all. This is something that happened on TikTok 2 years ago, guys. It's an old TikTok trend. It's not real. It's not true. It's not even a brand new thing on on the internet. It's just new on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's false MT subs. It doesn't help, man. It really doesn't.
And I agree with you, Dub, on that. Like pretty much. Yeah. No. 100%. Not pretty much. 100%. You know, if you do it, it is what it is. Do it if you're trying to grow.
You still love it. You like Pokemon cards. There's nothing wrong with doing it, but don't think it's going to give you the outcome.
Yeah, it's just, it's not. So yes, feel guilty, said Ian. No, like don't feel guilty. It is what it is. I wouldn't recommend doing it because short hours don't really translate into watch hours. They don't.
No, they don't.
I think what there's a threshold you have to reach, right?
You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 10 million shorts views within the last 90 days to get monetized from shorts.
So
10 million shorts views in 90 days. That's not a lot of time to get a lot of views.
It's not going to translate into, like, if you're trying to live stream, if you're trying to do like regular videos, it's not going to translate, unfortunately. That's the tough thing about it. If you're trying to grow, that's fine, do it. But make sure you're keeping up with your other content as well, and making sure you're putting a lot of effort into that content. That is what's going to keep the people around and grow to a bigger audience.
Yeah.
UPB said, ripping ships is very competitive. There's always someone with a better deal, no matter how low a price you've got. I've done a handful of ripping ships in the past, had to stop because I was losing a lot of money. Say UPB, that's it, man. Yeah. That's 100% true. So once it goes down to like, all right, who has the best price? At that point, it's going to be like, all right, who has the best content along with that price? Who has the best, you know, who do I want to stick around with? Who has the best personality? Who seems, you know, like they're genuinely trying to, who actually
engages in the chat.
It should say who seems, who is actually
doing it,
giving an F about all the stuff we're doing, you know?
Yeah. If they're not engaging with their chat, like you can rip and ship all day, but if all you're going to do is sit there and go, like and rock, Manaphy, like, dude, just give up. You're trying to get rich on it. You're not actually making content behind it.
Right.
It's not all sunshine and rainbows like everybody thinks. I think everybody that doesn't do it and sees it from the outside thinks it's like, I get to rip Pokemon cards every day.
Yeah.
But they don't realize I also get to ship Pokemon cards every day.
Right.
Pay for that shipping.
Yeah.
Pay the taxes. Oh, wait. Pokemon, when you sell Pokemon, not only do you have to collect sales tax, and if you don't, you have to just include it in your price and pay that to the government. You also have to pay capital gains tax and income tax. You get triple taxed on it.
It's the worst, man.
People don't understand. There's no money in it. There's no money in it.
If there's money in it short term, long term, no. Sharing your link. Hey, OPB said, sharing your link in chat doesn't help either. Everybody clicks on them. Nobody clicks on them. I still do it to show love though. Ian said, empty subs equals empty calories, but damn, don't that ice cream taste so good? Vision, I posted I think 2 or 3 sadly, and to be honest, I wish I didn't. My most popular video is one of those with like 60K views on it. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for it, but I would rather have gotten it on like something else. Yeah, I understand that, Vision. Like it's growth. So what are you gonna do with that growth? Once YouTube is pushing out that algorithm a little bit more, it's on you to make sure you put out some other fire content on top of that. Yeah, that's gonna give you people that engage with it more so.
And don't ever regret the decisions you make. I mean, unless you do something absolutely horrible.
Yeah,
that's not something that is morally wrong. It's not deplorable. Don't regret it.
Yeah.
Just know how you feel. Identify how you are and who you are by making that decision. And if you feel regret from it, take that more as a learning of saying, hey, this isn't me. And take it as a win. You're learning more who the real you are, you know? And that's what people like to see on this platform. They like to see they like you to be genuine.
Yeah. Mythical K, what's going on, Mythical K? Isn't that going to change in the new year? I think she's talking about the monetization factor with YouTube and shorts. I think I heard something about that, Mythical K. I don't have the details on it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I think it is. I think it's going to be easier to be monetized with shorts very, very soon. So, I mean, that might be something to look into, especially if you're a shorts channel. It might be a lot easier to get to that threshold in order to be monetized off of shorts. Eddie Broski said facts. I don't know what he said facts about, but you can't say no to cuz. Definitely facts, man. Who's gonna pull you the most Cynthias? That's the benchmark.
So let's look up the shorts monetization. So new ways to earn on YouTube. We're excited to announce a YouTube partner program eligibility threshold for shorts creators. Starting in mid-January 2023, creators can become eligible for the partner program by gaining 1,000 subscribers with 10 million valid public shorts views in the last 90 days.
So that's what it is.
Same. It's the same as what I just said. Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
the same thing as what I just said. It's just not starting till next year.
Yeah. There's a couple.
That's hard work.
10 million views.
10 million views in 90 days. That's
obviously, you have a higher chance of going viral really quick with those shorts, but damn, that's a lot of views.
Yeah.
Charlie Queen, when the sound was used on TikTok. Okay, I'm going back in chat a little bit, guys. I'll catch up a little bit right now. When the sound was used in TikTok, the audience knew it was a real and more. It was lucky charm. But on YouTube, the audience took the sound as a giveaway. Sad. Sorry, long lag. You good? We strive to be like Vision City. Washington said, one of the biggest reasons why I stick around with you guys is the interaction you have with chats. I've said it before, once streamers hit 100K, may be tough for me to get that from those streamers. And Washington, it's true, man. Like once someone hits to that level, there's nothing you can do about a streamer, but if you really are down with that streamer, you are happy for them regardless.
Yeah.
Clanby said, I like creators who are genuine and are not afraid to have opinions on their own. It allows viewers to see different perspectives and not just follow a pack mentality. There we go, Clampy. That's what I'm saying, man. Just be you and yourself, you know, when you're streaming. Some people, you're not going to please everybody. Just know that. If you're in any type, like I'm in the grand scheme of YouTube, I'm a tiny channel. A lot of PokeTubers are tiny channels in the grand scheme of YouTube. But not being afraid to put yourself in a public perspective at all is definitely one of the biggest things you're gonna have to get over. Kobe Collection here. What's going on, Kobe? Welcome in. Two of my favorites. But Tatum, I'm not happy about what you did to my Lakers. Hey, I'm not happy I have to do it either.
Love Kobe.
Appreciate you being in here, Kobe.
OG real Kobe.
Never give up, Powder said to Ian with Ian. Oh, Ian gives up all the time. I'm just kidding. You know we love you, Ian. 10 million to Powder. Yeah, talking about the shorts. Read my comment. I got you, Badger. Where are you at, Badger? Let's see. Damn it, I can't find your comment. Hold on, let me find Badger's comments. If you guys have any questions, make sure you put it in the Q&A. Looking forward to one day starting a channel. Let's go, Badger. Currently hoarding everything I can. How did you guys start? Did you guys have a bunch of product and a plan? OPB. Dub. Sorry. Cheers.
I'll be OPB. Here, let's get into OPB mode.
All right, you could be OPB.
All right, now I'm OPB.
I didn't know that made you OPB.
I didn't know it did either, but we're going with it. I started out with 2 Japanese booster boxes, 3 Japanese booster boxes. That was it.
Yeah, I started off with.
I didn't try and have a big collection. I didn't try to have a bunch of vintage. I just jumped into it, and I had a good supporting group. Kobe Collects, he's actually one of the ones that helped me get it started right there. And Laura was one of the first few people in my streams supporting and helping out.
Same goes for me on that.
It was less about how much product I had and how expensive it was and how pretty and shiny it was versus the individuals that came in and showed the support. And those are the people who have driven my channel since that point. I click go live, I come up with ideas, I understand that, but no, it's really the people who come around, because if nobody came around after 2 years, I probably wouldn't be on this platform anymore. It just would feel like a waste of time.
Yeah. I mean, same thing. I started off with very, a humble collection. I didn't dwell, like dive into it too deep. Like to start off, but I didn't start off with the ribbon ship though. I didn't start off with the ribbon ship. Once I did the ribbon ship, I was like, okay. At that point, I did have kind of a plan, but at the same time, just because you have a bunch of product on hand, just because you have this and that, a good camera, do everything, it doesn't mean people are gonna come.
It's true.
So you got to test the waters first, guys. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have the monetary capability of just going like head first and not having to worry about any repercussions, like of that nature, hey, by all means do it. But I would caution people from doing it.
Yeah. Agreed.
I would definitely caution you guys from doing it. I will always say that if you want to make content, 100% go for it. Go for it. But be careful and live within your means.
If you have $10,000 worth of Pokemon product and a dream and vision of selling it on YouTube, all you have is $10,000 of Pokemon product. That's it. Remember that. Number one. That is what it is. So don't get yourself in so deep like that.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Do it. I say it all the time. We said it last night, Jay. Pay your bills. You pay your savings. You pay your retirement. You pay yourself. Then you pay your Pokemon habit.
Your addiction. It's an addiction. I agree.
It's an addiction. Yeah, I agree. But don't go headlong. Don't go bankrupt. Never, ever buy Pokemon cards on a credit card. Do not do that.
PayPal.
It's bad. Use your cash. If you don't have cash, don't buy. Just enjoy.
Yeah. Noodles, do you think most YouTubers do giveaways because they generally want to give back to the community, or just do it to get people to keep coming back to their channel? That's a tough one right there. So
I know some people that do it genuinely because they want to do it.
Pokeball Mike is the first one that comes to mind because he's genuinely.
I would say
BFam. All of them.
BFam. There's a lot of people popping up recently. I can't even name their names. I honestly do not pay that much attention to them.
Yeah.
But just give away stuff. It feels just like that this is your card thing.
Yeah.
It's empty. It's hollow. They just want numbers. They just want subscribers. They just want bigger number on screen.
Yeah.
Without actually offering you something in return.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably tough to distinguish at first, but I mean, people come and go all the time, guys. People come and go. If you're in here for over a year, I would say, okay, you're doing a pretty damn good job because you have managed to last that long, you know. Trust me, it happens all the time, whether you guys see it or not. Not all of us have Zardy UPCs on hand to pack battle collabs on such short notice. Ian's referring to Vision. Hey, Toast Rodriguez, what's going on? That's a new name in the chat. Maybe Alert Squad said, Jay, you the man. Me and my wife been watching for a little bit now. We are actually looking forward to getting some of your products. So keep up the grind. Those that hate will hate. Much love. Hey, Toast Rodriguez. See, those comments like that, that resonates with me so much. Thank you, Toast. I appreciate that so much. Like, truly, I do. Thank you so much for being in here, being active in the chat as well. Let's go. See, like a lot of people. There's a lot of people. There is a lot of reward that comes from doing this. It's more going beyond any monetary gain. Like, I truly thank you guys. I'm sure Dub feels the same way, man. Dub, I didn't even put your freaking link in the description. I am such a bad person.
Don't raid me. Don't share me. I'm not worried about that. That's not what it's about for me.
I know, but damn, it still looks bad on me. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Hey,
I'm a guest here. I'm a guest in your house. This is how you treat me?
Kobe Collects said, sets and cards come and go, but the memories we've created last forever. Best thing I've gotten from the hobby is, without a doubt, the relationship I've been able to garner. Love you guys. Hey, Kobe Collects, another guy that was like truly another person that I was in there hanging out with when he was Pokey Kobe.
The first person to raid your channel.
Hey, man.
Pokey Kobe.
Sheesh. Dub was the first person ever on the live stream, and Kobe Collects.
I went back, Jay. I gotta correct your false memory. I wasn't.
Oh,
I was like the 5th person.
I must have been on Top Chat.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Okay, fine. No, we'll go with that. Jay's always on Top Chat anyways.
I've been on Top Chat from the beginning.
I wanna bounce off Kobe there too. Yeah, that's true. It's 100% true. The relationships I've gotten from individuals, Kobe Collects can attest to this. I've spent more time off stream with Kobe than on his stream, or he's spent on my stream. And there's a lot of people in the community like that.
Yeah.
I spent a lot more time actually talking to you guys and being friendly and garnering some form of internet friendship or actual real friendship. It shouldn't even be differentiated if it's internet or not, than I have on your channels. And that is probably the most priceless thing that's come up.
True. I mean, yeah, man. I couldn't have agreed. Like, I've never had an online friend like that before. Like Dub. Like, when we got to meet up in in person. Ian got to meet up in person. Get you, Vision, Broly, everybody that Fella Chris, I get to hold your head in my hand like this.
So did I. I got the cradle little feller.
Yo, Kaz said, yo, what it do? Kaz on the 1 month membership. Let's go.
Yo, Cosmo, my guy. What's up, bro?
The memberships are a whole other freaking thing that I did not expect to go the way they went, and I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Like, crazy. Let's pop back over here for some more questions. The Poke Duo said, "Is there more doors or wheels in the world?" Ooh.
Jen, dude, you just got exposed. Jen's in here exposing you, bro.
Yeah, Joey is always messaging someone so late. I'm like, who is that? It's just Dub. Hello.
She ain't lying. It'll be like 1:30 sometimes in the morning.
What's going on, Zara's Lair? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Saw Jay dunk on IG with one sock, no shoes, Mr. Smoke. Let's go on the 1 month. Let's go. On top of that, more doors or wheels in the world? I think there are more wheels. I'm gonna say that right now. More wheels.
More doors or more wheels?
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go doors.
Doors? I'm going wheels.
Yeah.
Hey,
everybody's got a door, but not everybody's got a car. Oh shoot, but there's chair wheels too.
They got wheels on bikes. They got wheels on scooters. Wheels on
what
skateboards.
was invented first, the door or the wheel? That'll answer the question for us.
Oh man, I'm gonna drop a bomb again because Mythical Kate's on the 1 month membership. Glad to be here. Appreciate you, Mythical Kate. Thank you guys. Like for real. Thank you guys so much. LV Pokeshop, how easy or hard is it to find content to make? You can only open so many boxes before you run out of original content. How do you keep it fresh at LV Pokeshop? That is the dilemma. That is the dilemma.
That's literally the multi-million-dollar question. I would just watch Mr. Beast. I think he's running out of ideas. I don't think he can even top himself anymore. What do you do?
As far as Pokemon goes, it's not the product you open. It's obviously the idea behind the product. I mean, I literally had my wife grab freaking 10 random things in the house, put it in a box, say it was a mystery box. I blindfolded myself. I grabbed it out of the mystery box. If I guessed what it was right, then like I kept the pack. If I guessed it wrong, you guys got a pack for chat, and I gave whatever I gave away. That was in my head. This is gonna be stupid, and it wasn't that stupid. Don't be afraid to just brainstorm random ideas and like come up with some random ideas and put it together with packs, because in all honesty, there's other content creators out here that could rip, I wouldn't say rip vintage all day, but make a video out of vintage cards. I can't do that. I gotta stay with like the more current stuff. So there's always gonna be someone that has more like better packs than you. So you guys gotta make sure you're brainstorming and putting out fresh, fun ideas if you have time. There's a lot of time behind that.
And always remember to dive into the interaction with your community.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the comments or if it's a live stream or something like that.
Sometimes it's just your personality that pops off too, especially with streamers.
Yeah, don't have a flat personality. That's right. Yeah. Be born with a gift like Jay.
I don't think it's a gift. It's a curse.
I agree with that. Somebody can rip expensive packs all day long, but how flat is what they're offering you back, right? Are they just offering you pretty shiny cardboard, or are they actually working on making something entertaining for you to come back to every week? And in your own right, like think of, like Jay said, your own ideas can be simple and silly, but just go for it. You never know if it's going to pop off or not, and be something you're proud of.
They say you do what Rev does and open 1 million mystery boxes. Hey, the mystery boxes is literally probably like the most unoriginal, but yet content that will still always grip me and make me want to watch. So I'm like, I want to open the mystery boxes. F it.
Mm-hmm.
Ian Wadian said, no need to buy packs. Just push your creativity rather than relying on opening product. Ian, another great concept. Like the initial thing, the IRL video you did with DPM. I've been wanting to do something IRL as well. The concept is great. The execution of it is going to be like, damn, how do I see that? But how do I build upon that to do it? I've been wanting to do something at Frag & Sons. If you guys are local in the area and want to help me out sometimes, please let me know. The J mystery packs are so lit. Cosmo has just been having really good luck with them, man. Cosmo has ridiculous luck with the mystery packs. Vintage is mid. Hey, Eddie Broski, chill, cuz. Joey is giving away all expenses paid trip to Disneyland and Anaheim. Zarzar said, stop in next month. Joey's giving away a cruise ship. I am not. Dude, even UFC This is PCS right now. Oh no, I lost it. I lost the PCS. I'm sorry. All right, going back over here. Best Houndoom card. The Forza Gamer asked. The best Houndoom card. Do you have a best Houndoom card? You know whose stream you're on? You should.
Somebody like Houndoom here? A little wince in your eye. You're like, oh, I didn't invite this guy on today.
Who is this guy? Freaking Mimikyu fan.
I like, was it the Vivid Voltage one? It's a full RV. And it's a very pretty, it's got like all the colors in the background of it.
Oh, no, I thought Darkness Ablaze. Darkness Ablaze?
Darkness Ablaze. There
yeah, you gifted me that one.
I really like that one. Yeah, I really like that card.
Ian, I just found that out. DPM likes Houndoom. Yeah, you gifted me that card, and then Olympic gave me the gold card too as well. So I was like, oh, nice. But mine is the Revelations one, the Neo Revelations one. Yeah, that's... You read Zarslayer's comment?
Yeah, I did read Zarslayer's comment too.
Hey, TC's Trainer Gallery said, what's good, everyone? How are we doing tonight? TC's, we're doing amazing. There's 43 of you guys in here. I was telling Dub before, I'm like, hey, man, there's going to be like 15 people in here. We're going to chop it up. We're going to have a good time. But there's 43 people in here. I'm very, very surprised. Oh, man. Let's keep it going. You think Pokemon... this is from Vision Games Pokemon. Never heard of them. You think Pokemon will die out and gain hype once again? Or since it's very popular now, it won't for a while? Well...
Pokemon is currently the 4th most licensed company on the planet.
Aren't they the largest? Like, besides licensing, aren't like they one of the largest? Like, the largest... how do I word this? Producer of something. I forgot how to word it. I'll be honest. Welcome to Jay's Corner TCG, where we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We do. Battle Styles says Smack Daddy. Got you. It was Battle Styles.
Battle Styles. Okay. So yeah, it goes the most licensed companies on the planet. Walt Disney Company. Okay. Dash Meredith. Never heard of them. Authentic Brands Group. They just own everything that you ever buy. They literally
franchise. Ricky,
store.
Thank you.
Warner Media, Warner Bros, and then the Pokemon Company.
That's up there. That's crazy.
Yeah, above Hasbro, above NBC, above Mattel, above Paramount Global. Like, yeah, I don't think Pokemon's going away.
No, I mean the popularity might waver slightly. We never experienced, or Pokemon has never experienced anything like what happened because of that pandemic. But nobody in the world has ever experienced anything like that since that. So obviously it's tough to gauge based upon that, but the popularity is still going to be there. If you are making good content, you're a good person, you're still going to be able to be relevant in the space. The growth is very niche. Just realize that before you get into Pokemon and you're like, oh, I want to be a creator. Before you realize, to get 1 million subs in a Pokemon space is very, very difficult. Very difficult. I don't know how they did it or how they're doing it, but damn, they're doing it. So, we can only aspire to be that one day. Y'all don't sleep. One of my faves, Broke Ace and the Pokey Twins. Hey, Broke Ace in here? Is that what I say? Anthony, are you in here? Say what's up, Broke Ace. Appreciate you.
What's up, Ace?
Ricky Hernandez said it's a franchise. Yeah. Ricky Castle Knight said largest media company. Yeah, I think it was *1 in some aspect.
Yeah,
Disney slowly.
It's not franchise.
Falling.
The largest franchise company is KFC. I'm googling this as we go. Pokemon is the largest company at what? We'll just look at that.
Mythical Kate said Pokemon is only going to get bigger and bigger. Hey, and with this boom they experienced, now they have like all the extra firepower that they need for that.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Here's the facts.
All right, facts.
Pokemon is the largest grossing media franchise of all time. 92.121 billion. Right below it is Hello Kitty. Right below it's Winnie the Pooh. Right below it's Mickey Mouse. Then Star Wars.
Damn.
So it tops 3 Disney products and a Sanrio product.
Damam.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the Sanrio store. I used to call it the Hello Kitty store. Anybody else? Did that ring anybody's bell right now? I appreciate Dub because he is really big on art because I feel like the art isn't always discussed enough or appreciated if it's less valuable card. Clampy. And I feel like I can go back to that, especially with like ribbon ships, because with ribbon ships, you have to keep a certain pace and you don't always get to enjoy the artwork as you're going through it, unless it's obviously one of the big hits. So I agree with that 100%. 100%.
Yeah. I quit ribbon shipping because I knew no one would like to buy them from me anymore because I would take way too long per pack. People like Elon Musk came out and they're like, shoom shoom, 2 cards, there you go, shoom shoom. And I'm like, okay, nobody's gonna buy from me after this, man. They just want hits.
Hey, OPB said, wait, it's not called the Hello Kitty store? OPB, that I had the same discussion with my wife. That same discussion. I had no idea it was a real store. Like Sanrio, like what? I thought it was the Hello Kitty store. Laura, I used to buy gum from the Hello Kitty store. Bomb, get you. Thank you.
Hello Kitty's pretty good, Laura. Especially because you get really cool stuff like this, and it's got glow in the dark masks. Like it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Come on, Laura.
Oh man. Brad Collectibles came in here. I don't see a lot of streams where there are a ton of cool slabs where people can buy them right in stream like Whatnot, but more chill and not timed bidding auction. Think that could be cool. Like, you know, you're saying like more so the stream is revolving more so around slabs versus cards. It could be. It could be like there is definitely I don't want to say a market, but an audience for, you know, slab collectors. I'm not super big in slabs. Shout out to Future Focus Gaming, who's getting like slabs graded for me now, but before that wasn't too big in slabs. And quite honestly, I give most of the slabs away as like added things. Slab versus ribbon ships. It could definitely be like a good thing. And
no gambling. B-Rad, that's the toughest one. Everybody who does slabs does mystery boxes. They do razzle dazzles. They do all this stuff. I mean, I don't know if people know that to host a raffle like that on your channel is legitimately illegal.
It is illegal.
You cannot do that.
It is illegal.
It's illegal.
It's hilarious. It is illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Only way in America and Canada you can run a raffle is if it's sponsored by a nonprofit and the money's basically going to a nonprofit, and then all your shit needs to be donated.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's just like the slabs, there is an audience for that, but at the same time, it kind of the whole thing about ribbon ships, it's like the wanting, or opening packs in general, is the wanting like, oh, am I gonna pull that big hit? So without the anticipation, it might take something away. So you might have to build upon that in some other fashion. You know, it could be good. It's just definitely going to be how you present it, though.
Yeah.
Only illegal if you get caught, said Dizzy.
Bro, you can get caught in 4K if you're posting on the internet.
4K, look at this. This is 1080p. What do you mean?
Okay, well, I mean, we'll get caught in HD.
HD, full HD, guys.
It's not a it's a razzle, not a raffle, right? Right, OPP. How do you feel about a pack?
Let's run it. Let's do a pack. Speaking of opening packs, let's do a pack. Appreciate you guys being in here. I'm opening it already. Appreciate you guys being in here, hanging out.
It's waffle, not raffle.
Waffle. That's why they name it that, though.
Exclamation point, ruffles.
If I take it off screen, are you guys gonna call me a fake?
You're a phony.
He's a big fat phony. All right, let's go.
Oh, you're doing pack tricks?
I did a pack trick this time. I didn't do a pack trick last time.
Man. Double win. I think Doc is right.
Yeah. You do a pack trick? I think you messed up.
I had that. Okay,
oh, okay. All right, let's go. Brad Collectibles said rigged. What's good, everybody? TC Trainer Gallery, man. We're just chilling, talking. So are pack battles legal? I don't think so. Ooh,
no,
Radiant.
I don't think that toes the line enough.
I got a Radiant Serena.
You win. Yeah, you win. Radiant.
If we both lost, let's be honest, we both lost.
Yeah, that's true.
We both lost.
No, it's about the artwork, man.
Only rigged if Ricky wins. They'll call you a fake regardless. Some have accused me of resealing faking the second Gengar altar. Oh, man. That's why I'm glad I don't put any heat in my pre-recorded videos.
That's the reason why I stopped posting reels on Instagram. I posted like my Charizard that happened on the stream, and like 3 comments were like, rigged. Loaded packs. I'm like, okay, screw you, Instagram. I'm done with it. I'm going back to YouTube. At least they know I'm not faking.
Castle Knight, I agree with Clampy. Over the last year, I started looking closely at every single card in the set. There is so many beautiful cards that just get passed because it's not the hit. Castle Knight, yeah, it's very true. And I have, like, it's true. Like, as like a creator, you definitely have to keep up a certain pace. So you do.
Yeah.
And you unfortunately don't get to just chill sometimes. Sometimes you do. Especially when a set first comes out, you might go a little bit slower, but that's just the way it is right here.
Yeah.
None of them were pre-recorded, said Ian. I don't know, Ian. Sus.
Sus.
Yeah, I like the Snorlax.
Only live streamer
Cards.
scam.
Facts. Doc says, sneaker check. Hey, I showed you my sneakers, man. I showed them. Stephen Kevin said, for real, I dike how you all don't go broke with the giveaways and shipping them, said Stephen Kevin. That's why it's a very, you gotta obviously watch it. You have to watch it 100%. And you have to make sure that you are in a good place before you do the giveaways. And that's why, like, on my channel, I kind of don't say giveaways on the title ever, because I truly don't know if there's going to be a giveaway. Sometimes there might be, sometimes there might not be, you know?
I feel like putting giveaway in your thumbnail and your title is kind of signaling, come to here, you get free stuff too. Like, people know it works and get some subs. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, if that's your game, that's your game, and you play it all you want, and just play it good.
Yeah.
Play it good, and don't be
Control. Oh, Bob in here. What's going on, man? Welcome in.
What's up, Bob?
Yeah. Yeah. You just, like, that's another, it's going back to staying within your means, you know, staying within your means. No, not just as, you know, a consumer of content, but as a provider of content as well.
Right.
Castle Knights, I agree. That's why it meant a lot when Jay stopped on the Cricket Tune from my V-Star Universe pack, even though it's not a very valuable card. But the ARs, though, they are all so amazing. I love opening it.
Noodle Whisper says, do you think ripping packs feels like gambling based on how TCGs work, where you chase certain cards based on the value? There was actually a lot of controversy when sets like this came out. Noodle Whisper, they're trying to ban Pokemon because it was kind of a gambling mindset towards geared towards children. They didn't allow that court case to go through, though. So
didn't get an AR. Yeah,
I would say
I remember that.
It kind of digs at that part of your mentality, and you do have to understand when to cut yourself off, when's a bad time to actually be buying Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And not fall too far down that hole. You can enjoy the hobby and you can do it healthily and happily. There is a tilting point, though, that if you really are chasing it, you spend all your money, that your checks or your cards are bouncing every time you buy from a new streamer that you've never seen before, then you got to stop. You know, that's when it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It definitely has some aspect of, you know, I don't know about, obviously it's geared towards children, it says 6+, you know. Pokemon has been part of our lives to a certain extent since we were younger. That's why we came back in. Or maybe sometimes, you know, you come in just fresh as an adult. But you definitely had to watch yourself, you know, put yourself first before any other content creator, anything like that. And then as far as geared towards children, that's why, like, with the giveaways, with opening packs, it's very difficult to tell. But if you're under the age of 18, like, I'm not gonna let you buy a pack, man. Like, I don't want you spending your money here. If you're 18 or above, you're an adult. Make your bad decisions on your own. I'll be honest.
OPB.
Control Bob, LOL, I'm broke right now. Hey, facts. 24/7.
OPB says, I seriously got to stop opening packs and just buy singles. You got to balance them. If
Yeah.
you like the packs, open them. Just know that, hey, man, like, I bought 2 booster boxes of this already, and I didn't pull the $200 card. Are you going to go buy $200 more worth of booster boxes, or are you just going to buy the $200 card?
Yeah.
In my book, I buy the $200 card. I've already spent $200 on boxes, didn't pull it, you know?
Yeah. You know, try to give yourself a limit. Like, oh, this new set came out. How many predetermined boxes or products am I going to open? If I don't get it, hey, I don't get it. Then the next couple boxes you were going to buy, just buy the damn alt art. I will say that. You know, that's me saying it, you know. I myself have a problem, and I will chase it. We all do. Sometimes it's upon ourselves to, like, hey, I'm done. I'm not gonna do it. How long was I chasing that Rayquaza VMAX? And I got it just one random night. Thanks to Pokeball and Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's West Coast? What's happening?
How long did you chase that Charizard from Celebrations too?
I stopped. I had to stop.
It's just at some point you gotta stop.
Otherwise I got a Rayquaza VMAX out of Evo Skies before I got a freaking Celebrations Charizard. I still don't have it. I would not have it unless Dub hadn't gifted it to me. That's ridiculous.
Control it, Bob. I have a rule. One case, then I buy singles.
Hey.
Bob, you're rich, bro. I can't afford to go one case per set. 2 boxes. That's my limit.
Let's go, Bob. Let's go. Hey, Vision,
go big or go.
Gonna be heading off to now, everyone. Hey, Vision, have a good night, man. Appreciate you, bro. Sometimes we'll give you a hard time, but we appreciate you still.
Later, Vision.
Wiz said, I remember at one point I was like buying packs or at least once a week. Gotta have self-control. Yeah, especially when you're like freshly diving back into it. That is when you're at your most vulnerable. So just take a step back. You see everybody get it into context, because a lot of people coming into the space, they see like big creators opening all these packs. Remember, these big creators, they are making money off of the videos that they put out. They're either breaking even or, you know, most likely they're gaining from the viewership, you know? So keep that in mind as well. Don't try to live up to whatever expectations you think content is at. Just live within your own means, for real, guys.
Very true.
Just understand that. Brad Collectibles, yeah, 1K. Good thinking, Bob. That would save me a ton. Hey, Brad Collect said, I spent like $7,000. He said it got me. Yeah, Brad. 'Tis a lot of money. I just wait for Jay to pull me waifu, set Ian with Ian. You and Clampy both. Here in Orville and in here as well. Let's go. We have some more stuff right here. Being an adult and realizing you just do you and F everybody else is an amazing feeling, says Stephen Kevin. It is. Just do you. And that's, you know, a lot of people, it's easy to say, it's harder to do for a lot of people. Yeah. I still have trouble with it. People may be still having trouble with it. F everybody else. I would say that, so at times, like when I was a little bit younger, I used to try to be like a people pleaser, but now I kind of don't give. I don't care. I will be very courteous and, you know, kind and everything. But if there is something I feel strongly about it and people have like a wrong idea about it, then I'm like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to go with. I might listen, hear them out and understand, have some understanding, empathy as well. But, you know, just do you at the end of the day.
Yep.
Vision Games Pokemon said, you think Pokemon will die once he already said that, huh?
Yeah.
Doc Alex said, where's my shiny Charizard, Doc? It's probably in the Hidden Fates pack right behind me. Ran, what do you do with your bulk? Asked Ran. I have them.
What don't I do with it?
I have it in cases. Like the cases I buy, I just put them straight back into the actual boxes of cases. Like there's cases in the garage here. There's cases at my mom's house.
Yeah, you got a lot of bulk.
I have a lot of bulk.
You got a lot of bulk.
I have a lot of bulk. It's too much bulk. Oh, TC.
Zard's Lair.
What happened to Zard's Lair? Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Don't make me delete the comment again. Just do you. Some people.
Zard's Lair is hidden chat.
I did it. I love you, Zard's Lair. Don't get me wrong. What giveaway? I'm confused. Mythical K. I don't know if you're being sarcastic. No giveaway today. I'm like tomorrow. I'm a stream. I'm gonna make sure I do giveaways every 50 likes because I missed you guys. And definitely want to give back to you guys. So it's more so. I don't think I'll put it in the title still, but there'll be giveaways for you guys tomorrow. I got some stuff for y'all.
It's gonna be dope, man.
Yeah, man. Always. I genuinely enjoy doing it, like for you guys. So it's always a good time.
I always tell Jay this, and I'm sure everybody in chat can back me up. Dude, he makes, when it comes to Pokemon content, from his streams to his shorts to his edited videos, his short form videos,
you can make me blush.
The top Poketubers, 100%. Very skilled at what he does. I'm sure everybody here will agree with me. So whatever you put out,
there's a lot of
we're
people in here
for it,
that
man.
are going to disagree with you. I'm just kidding.
Maybe Ian. Maybe Ian thinks he's better than you.
Facts.
Who are you talking about, Dub? Ian, I was talking about you. Don't tell him, everybody. Don't tell him. I was talking about Ian.
I appreciate you, Dub, though. I appreciate it.
Top. It's
Ooh, hard goal, soul surfer unleashed. Let's go, Bob.
Jay, I'm gonna leave you with your chat for a second. I just gotta step away for a second.
Yeah, feel free, man.
Girls got home.
I'm
just gonna say what's up.
I'm gonna read chat. You good? You're good.
Okay, I'll be right back.
UPB said, OMG J's quarter CCG, you hear about the streamers who went off on a viewer who said her mom passed after he asked her how she was doing. He was mad she brought bummer vibes in his chat. Oh my God. Hey, UPB. You know, the thing is with that, so we've seen it on two perspectives. You know, some people might be like, why you bring that into my chat? Don't respond like that as a streamer. Come on, guys. Whether they are being truthful about it or not is a moral dilemma for them. All you can do as a streamer is empathize with them and try to show some sort of remorse, man. That's crazy to me. I don't know. I don't know people's perspective, you know, on that. That's really terrible. You know, a lot of you guys, you might not realize, like, what if there's someone watching right now that's lurking, and watching somebody stream is like their outlet, their way to get through, and like they're drained, you know, mental health issues, and you know their stream is a place that they go to confine. They don't have another place to go. Be very aware of that as a streamer, guys. Show love and try to keep it as, you know, positive on stream as possible. Even if somebody's like coming to you with that, try to take time. What else we got in here? Kobe, all J's bulk is spoken for. I need 2 million bulks. Kobe, I got you. Let's go. By the way, Jay is PR guy. Man, catching up with chat right now. Isaac in here. What's going on? What's happening? But Jay has one of the cleanest visually appealing streams I've ever seen. Hey, appreciate you, Control Bob. Ian had mad edits. Hey, Ian's editing with the Chungachu videos. I need to borrow some of his software. I got ideas, Ian. We need to collab again on a pre-recorded video. A little courtesy goes a long way. Absolutely, man. Spell checks are oh god. Hey, Sleeping Snorlax in here. Jay, no joke, you setup is top notch. I appreciate you, man. Put a lot of work and effort into it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my old setup videos where, I mean, I put up my setup every single time and tear it down. I don't have to do that every time anymore, but definitely have to you know, do it every now and then. OPB 100% brings down the vibes. Hey, Clammy, they might have nobody else to say it to, and sometimes just expressing what happened does it a lot more good and for that person than any others may know. Yeah, Clappy, that's what I'm saying, man. You never know what's going on. Hey, Trail in here. Now, this is Jay's Corner. Hey, let's go. Appreciate you being in here, Trail. Dre stream is fire. I appreciate that, Ian. Thank you, guys. There's 40 of you guys in here. That's on the podcast video. Thank you guys so much. Like, that blows me away even more. Jays, I'm down. Ian, I am down. I'm gonna utilize you. Mods, if you see a comment like that, remove it. Yeah. I'm gonna need products and price ranges from you, Jay. No joke. Oh man, Sleeping Snorlax. I appreciate. Hey, Sleepy been in here, always supporting, always been down. Shout out to Sleeping Snorlax for real. Even he's working a lot. He works a lot, especially at nighttime when I'm streaming. So I appreciate you always taking time, man, coming through and showing love, Sleeping Snorlax. I want to learn how to be articulate as Chari. I'm not. Now we need a TCG Tuber Award. Nah, you guys are wild. Just got back, but do you play any of the mainline Pokemon games or more so focus on the TCG aspect, said Paul. So I played Arceus. I didn't get Scarlet and Violet. I want to. What has been everybody's experience playing Scarlet and Violet? For me, it's been kind of, I've seen it and I've seen that there's a lot of glitches. A lot of glitches with it. No joke, Jay. I film and edit everything from a Galaxy S8 fam. An upgrade is needed for real. Sleep and Snorlax, man. Hey, what you doing with that? Still top notch. That's what I said about Killa. Killa was using his PS5 camera for the longest time, and he still gained all of that. Now he has like higher quality stuff. So I always praise Killa because he grinded. He grinded. That's good, man. So are you, Sleepy. I feel like I played Sword and Violet because there's 100% of streams playing it. True. I love the gameplay, but too many glitches. I think Joey would be charming with a speech impediment. They apparently removed the bugs with the new update. Oh, nice, Charlie. Thank you. What did Mythical Kate say? Mythical Kate's. I missed your comment, Mythical Kate, but she was praising Ian with Ian apparently. Let's go. We got love for Ian, even though we give him a hard time sometimes. We love Ian. Let's see. We got some more questions in here. I see Dub returning to the chat.
I see DXXP. Hi, Ian.
Who's playing Warzone 2.0 TCs? Clampy, what would you like to see Pokemon do to improve cards, either quality-wise or aesthetic-wise?
Silver borders.
Silver borders. That's a big step. That is a big step. I definitely think, as some of us may feel that that nostalgia being ripped away from us, it's gonna look a lot better. Visually, it's gonna look a lot better. Mm-hmm. And on top of the quality, I don't know. I think now the quality will start to return to being a little bit better, just because at first they were trying to keep up with demand. I mean, they bought more printing companies, and now at this point, maybe they'll be able to slow production down slightly in order to make sure like the quality control, the QC is up to par. I don't know. What do you think?
I agree. Yeah. Feels like some of the stuff's been kind of rushed.
I see you, Paul.
In this last year, but I'm feeling recently, like, I mean, man, the Silver Tempest Lugia is pretty well done. You know,
that Lugia, the V-Star and the gold card. Do you see like the shading on it, and it makes it pop even more. Like it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, they're really working on it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's gonna be all the changes they're making to the company are gonna be much better for the collector community. And it doesn't matter what your niche is within the collector community. If it's the artworks, if it's the pricing, I don't really see much of it having too much of a hit. The secondary market, that's not Pokemon Company, right? So we just can't include that in what's going to happen with Pokemon Company in the future. Secondary market is secondary market. That's held by other people and controlled by other people.
Yeah,
not by Pokemon.
Realize that a lot of those like mystery boxes you get at Walmart, those are from MJ Holdings, not the Pokemon Company directly.
Yep, exactly.
Aerodactyl Alt is so OP. I'm going to drop my, I don't know when. I'm probably going to record it tomorrow. My top 10 alt art list, and then we'll open up some packs during that pre-recorded video. We'll drop that next week, I think.
That's going to be a cool video.
I like doing that. I did one last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one, right? Yeah, I did. All right. Ricky coming back in here with a question. Hey, I recently saw a content creator trying to bring awareness to the addiction aspect of the hobby. It's sort of sensitive subject because of the positivity in the community. What are your thoughts? Hey, Ricky, I think we kind of touched on it without actually reading that question so far, right? For me, myself, I'm not gonna. So on stream, it's a tough way to go about it. I'm assuming on stream, if you're 18 or over, you'll be able to monitor yourself and be self-aware. Now, if I see someone purchase literally everything I have in the store, I will take pause. I would probably ask that they reach out with an email confirming that they are willing to pay these prices and willing to spend all this money before I touch it, before I open anything, because at that point it can be very, very suspicious. So on that aspect, kind of like that. But it's a very touchy subject, but how would you respond to it, Dub?
Simple rules to live by, man. Pay your bills, pay your savings. Pay your retirement, pay yourself, pay your Pokemon habit.
Yeah.
If you're not doing those 4 things first, you're doing something wrong. Every time.
Washington said, I never got that email. Jace, go to TCG. Washington, honestly, the first time he came into chat, I was very, very close. I was like, this guy's going to do a chargeback on me 100%. He never did, though. So I was like, all right, cool. He's good.
I mean, we found out on my stream, Washington has got a very big Pokemon monthly budget.
Yes. That's why. I was like, all right. We're good. We're good.
I'm saying, hey, Washington, how's it going?
I see you. Washington coming in with a question. Jay, if you had to choose one Stephen Kahn or Clampy.
Team Steven all day long.
Next question. You can't choose. I can't choose. I'll be honest with you. I love them both, man.
Snorlax says, what if I pay myself and spend it on the card? Hey, man, as long as you paid all the other 3 first, that's what you want. Exactly. Go for it. That's what you want. Go for it. I'm speaking from the side. I got a family, you know. I got my wife. I got my kid, and when I'm paying myself, I'm making sure I'm prepared for all that may come with my family.
Right.
Too,
yeah, definitely, man. Put yourself first.
I'm sure they appreciate that instead of me spending on Pokemon cards.
My wife is actually right here next to me, and she could probably be like, yeah, put yourself first. Sure. But that is because I do spend a lot of time with the content aspect of things, and 100%, that is another like topic of conversation, trying to balance it. Family, work, live stream. She's over here rolling her eyes at me. Content, work, live stream, all that, you know, that's another balancing act that you guys, as if you're a content creator, that you have to manage as well. And it's very difficult, really difficult to manage. I have still not perfected it. Probably will never perfect it. I would try though. I'll definitely try. See, Dub's over there doing both right now, juggling, you know, it's a real thing, you know. Doc Alex said, hey, so how do you see the Pokemon cartoon expanding past Ash, or will they keep Ash? I think they have to keep Ash.
Yeah,
they're going to keep Ash, Doc Alex. There's no way. Just because he's a champion now. Just because he's a champion.
It's like taking Peter Griffin out of Family Guy. It doesn't work.
I'm not going to watch that.
I'm not going to watch that.
I'm not going to watch that. And if you guys have questions, make sure there's a pinned comment above for Q&A. You can ask questions right there. Okay, guys? Jay in trouble said Brad Clark. Nah, man. Not yet. Sometimes I do it to myself, though. Pokemon comes first. Debt collectors come find me, said Badger. Josh Hollow, Jay's Corner TCG. What's your least favorite Pokemon card to pull out of all the Sword and Shield era? I think I took the apple out of the tree.
Here, wait, hold on.
Excuse me, my wife took it out. I didn't even take it out.
In case it happened.
Why? How do you have that on hand? Like, why? Why would you have it on hand?
It lives under my playmat, under my keyboard. Just reminds me.
100% opening this and getting an apple. I'm going straight through. It's pulling it. One day. What's going on, one day? Oh my God. I literally got a freaking reverse apple. Please be a hit. Please be a hit.
Hey, you got that reverse apple. Get it graded now.
That's tossed.
Matching.
It's tossed. It's out of here. Throw it, said Mythical Kate. Reverse hollow flap. Let's go. I can't believe I pulled a freaking apple. Swears. I told you. And that's why I hate the apples. That is why. Doc. I'm going to skip over that question, Doc. He said, where is the Q&A? I can't find it. Ian with Ian. Chira Queen asked, which YouTuber inspired to create your channel? Dub, I feel like we touched on that a little bit. For you, I'm assuming the first big Pokemon creator you went to was Rev because of, who was it?
Jarvis Johnson.
Jarvis Johnson, that's what it was.
But that is not what inspired me to create my channel. Because my original content was video gaming content on Twitch and posted as pre-recorded on YouTube. I used to do the stream on one place and videos on the other.
Yeah.
My biggest inspiration to build a channel for myself is Markiplier and Jacksepticeye.
Okay. So for me, my biggest before Pokemon was a guy named Nightwing2303. He does like sneaker reviews. He plays basketball. He does like reviews on sneakers after he's played in them. And that's kind of like what I wanted to do a little bit too. Obviously, for both of us, it kind of took a different turn, and that's okay. I mean, just if it takes a turn, roll with it. It might be time consuming to rebrand or to redo whatever you want to do. But definitely, if it's something that you have a passion for and something you feel comfortable with doing, definitely take a risk and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Max Mofo.
Max Mofo was a big one.
That was
for
a big
the
one
Pokemon
back in the
community
day.
for me.
That was a big one right there.
Yeah, I watched his stuff and I said, "Wow, it's that easy," and it's not that easy. But I mean, he makes it look easy. That's how good he is at it.
Joey, 16 months in the Poke Cave, LOL. Yeah, and I watched that before I became a member on his channel. Like I watched him for like months, and it was fun for watching Rev. Rev definitely was a big thing for me switching over to Pokemon content creation.
Yeah, Rev got me into the Pokemon content creation, but OPB just hit it on the head. Laura Natasha's bestie. Trainer Trey is so inspiring.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I'm at today in learning how to actually create content, not just click go live and open a pack of cards if it were not for Trainer Trey.
Facts. And he brought a very creative aspect to it.
Exactly.
And now Rev does it too with his pre-recorded content. But at that time when we were watching him, he was just doing streams. It was that time, just do a bunch of streams, and damn, that's what I do mostly too, and it's fun. Yep. I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Josh Hollow, J Score TCG. What is your favorite non-Pokemon TCG to collect? It would be Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super. Washington J. If you had to choose, I already read that. I'm going way back. Damn you, Doc. Flapple or Applin? Laura, you're the worst. Eddie Broski said Japanese or English? Japanese or English? That's another one right there. Japanese for you?
Japanese for me. It's because of silver borders, but now it's going to be English because they have silver borders. I literally think it had a much cleaner look on the cards. The first box I bought getting back into Pokemon was not even an English booster pack. It was a booster box from Japan. It was the what's that one called? The one that was Vivid Voltage, but was it Volt Tackle? Something like that?
Volt Tackle, yeah. For me,
so that was my first box back into it.
For me, it's still going to be English because I don't like, although the Japanese, I can respect it and like enjoy it. It just doesn't give me the same feeling I get when I open like original English. And I'll be honest, like I enjoy Japanese, and I think moving over to the silver borders is a lot better because I think the Japanese cards look a lot better, better. But that doesn't replace the fact that I don't get the same feeling or enjoyment from opening Japanese. Although I still open it because I like it still. Just because I like the English better doesn't mean I don't like the Japanese, but I still would roll with the English for me. What do you guys? You guys are chiming in. Cuz said English, OPB said Japanese, Washington said LOL, Laura, Flapple or Apple. All day. English for Ian. I don't collect other languages. Japanese for Laura. Japanese packs are horrible, say cuz. Smack. Japanese. Smack. We know you love Japanese, man. Yep. Let's go. Sorry if it's been asked already, but least favorites and favorite set to open Sword and Shield era, said Josh Hollow. What's your least favorite, Dub?
That's a lot harder to think about than what's my favorite.
What's your favorite? Wait, we said it, right? Did we say it?
Brilliant Stars.
Brilliant Stars for you is your favorite.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just something about the set. I love it.
Yeah. Evo Skies, even though like it does me so dirty. Definitely. I think that was, so when Evo Skies came out, that was the first type of product I opened when my channel was, in there. Although I had opened another product prior to that, I think that was the first like product that I opened for the channel. So it definitely has a lot of, has a special place in my heart. Them apples, but it has a special place in my heart. Let's go.
Laura
TC
with the
Train.
tag bolt. Yes, tag bolt. Oh, I love tag bolt.
TC Trainer Gallery. This may have been asked already. Sorry if it has. What is your favorite card you've pulled versus your favorite card you own? Said TC Trainer Gallery. Oh, like versus like the rip and ship aspect of it. Like I pulled for somebody versus a card I own. Was there a card that you pulled for somebody, Dub, that you're like, damn, I pulled this. I really want this. What was it? There had to have been.
Poca Kobe's birthday. I
Oh.
told him to choose one of the Eevee Heroes boxes.
Oh gosh. Oh, to this day. To this day.
I still think about that card. I pulled him the Japanese Umbreon VMAX Alt Art for his birthday.
Oh.
I still think about it because it's the only one that's ever touched my hands, and I do not regret it. He graded it. He keeps it on his desk, and he's a good friend.
Yeah,
I'm happy it went to a good home, and it went to he at the time. I mean, the inside joke and kind of the Poca Kobe community at the time, and all the other creators involved with that, Cards and Cars, me, a bunch of people in that community. He was the Umbreon King.
Yeah.
And pulled it on his birthday for him. So coolest card I ever pulled for somebody. I don't regret it though. I don't regret not having it. And I gave it to him for free. I didn't charge him for it.
Yeah. Oh shit. I mean, that's the thing. Like, yeah, same thing. If I pull you guys something crazy, I'm just it's yours. It's yours.
Yeah.
Whether you paid for it or if it's a giveaway, it's yours. For me, although I do have the card, so it's tough because I pulled the Rayquaza the first time for Dan Wiseman, and that moment will stick with me until forever because like I didn't know. I always thought about it like, what the hell happens if I pull the Rayquaza VMAX for somebody? I felt nothing but happiness and like just was happy that I pulled it for Dan. He got it graded. It came back in the PSA 10 on top of that. So I finally pulled it months later for myself. So it's tough to say. Besides that, every time I pull the Giratina for somebody, that's a fire.
I can imagine that's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I want to pull it for myself. I haven't, but every time I pull it for somebody, I'm like, "Ooh, this card looks so good." I think I pulled it for like 3 or 4 people already. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Do y'all think they should try reprinting Burning Shadows because of the poor quality, Doc? They won't. I don't. Sun and Moon, they're done and over with it.
Yeah.
They won't print any Sun and Moon. If they do, it'll be like some special, special set that they're doing, that they're reprinting some of the cards for it. They're bringing back the Charizard, but I doubt they will.
I'd rather they would overprint their new sets than try and rehash the old sets.
Yeah. A lot of people.
So there's more availability.
A lot of people with that Rainbow Charizard are gonna be pissed if it gets reprinted.
Yeah. True.
UPB, imagine an Applin alt art of an apple tree full of apples, and there's one apple in the tree. Like, where's Waldo? Would you be hyped for the apple? UPB. I would not be. I would be very disappointed in Pokemon. I was disappointed that it was a trainer gallery. I tossed that trainer gallery as far as I could. Whether if it was from what was it from Astral Radiance, right? Or if it was from VMAX Climax. Yeah, man. Scattermind said, "Do you think once English gets silver borders, Japanese will lose traction in the States?" I don't think so. There is a very big market for Japanese in the US, so I don't think it'll affect it. If it affects it, it'll be very slight, but I don't think it'll really affect it at all.
I was gonna say, until they get the lines, the texture lines on their stuff as fine and perfect as Japanese cards, there's gonna be a market for Japanese cards because these are thick boy texture lines compared to Japanese. They're so fine, they're so perfect. I don't know if any American printing company is gonna go through that much trouble.
There's a feud going on between Zardler and Ian, apparently. Laura, perfect. Ian isn't bald guy. He's the target. This is the last question we have on this Q&A right here. Where can I apply to be in next week's podcast? Broski. Next week, we might do this like once or twice a month. If you guys are a creator and you guys want to hop onto a podcast, reach out to me. Like we could chop it up. That would be amazing. Like I'll always have like Dub on here, and we could put like maybe one other person on here. I think 4 people might be a little too cluttered to start, at least to start. Maybe once we get the feel for it, we can add maybe 2 more people at a time. But it'll definitely if there's any other creators out there that want to do a podcast, you know, chop it up, talk about a specific subject, definitely always willing to have you guys in here.
Yeah, I love these conversations with Jay, and recently we added in another creator, which was Trainer Trey, and we did it pre-recorded. And yeah, it's one of my most memorable things I've done. I don't want to speak for Jay on that, but yeah,
it was the first time I got to talk to him, like that's like actual voice talking, not just typing, you know, or him talking and me typing, or vice versa. It was the first time we actually got to talk, so it was a lot of fun, man. I really wish I had more time with it, because spoilers, I was the one that had to end it because I was running out of time. So it was a lot of fun to being able to do it, though. I had so much fun. So much fun.
We also went for like 2.5 hours. I mean, I think we were all kind of like, wow, it's been a long time. We should get off this.
It's tough. It's tough. Like even that, like
especially for Trey, because we started at 9:30 his time, something like that.
Yeah, we started late.
10:30 his time. Yeah, 10:30 his time. So he stayed up till like 1 a.m. with us.
Yeah. He had other stuff to do even after the podcast was over too. So
try to go back and open the store.
Try to respect his time. Try to respect his time as much as possible. Try to respect your guys' time too when you guys like spend time in here with me. I hope you guys been having a good time in here. Should we touch on a couple other subjects? How long we've been going? 2 hours? How are you doing on time?
Has it really been that long?
It really has. And this has probably been the most fun I've had talking. Appreciate you guys being in here.
Yeah.
How are you?
It's a lot of fun with the live chat. Yeah. I think it's definitely the play.
Keep going, says Smack. I mean, I'm good on time until about 9:45 ish.
Yeah, I maybe got another like 30 minutes in me.
I got you, man. I have brilliant stars.
Or we'll just go till the packs run out.
We got some packies on decky. Let's pull a Regilecki. You can't pull a Regilecki here. Chirby. Can you guys even see that? My camera doesn't autofocus, so you guys can't see it that far. Pause. Always good to break the monotony, said Joseph Bird. Man, for real, like it's good. I think this is the first time in the podcast we've had consistently over 30 people in chat, you know, vibing, you know, asking questions. If you guys do have any last minute questions, check the Q&A tab up top of the chat, and we will get to them. But sure. Dub, we're supposed to talk about Scarlet and Violet. What do you anticipate? Let's talk about Scarlet and Violet before I make this a clickbait video. So with Scarlet and Violet, what are your I don't want to say expectations, but what are you looking forward to most based off information we have already?
It's limited. It's so limited. I have to pull it back up here on the browser. So let me see. Scarlet and Violet.
I'll entertain you guys.
Scarlet EX.
Don't worry. I have entertainment on point right here.
So far, I remember my points. So far, I'm really liking the common uncommons that have come out.
Yeah.
And the fact that EXs are coming back is pretty cool to me. You know, I'm looking at the EX now though. It's like a regular art. Like it's like a 1/3 art card. It's not a full art though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna miss the V-Star for the fact that the V-Star feels like it's almost a full art, you know?
It was weird to me that they brought a V-Star up for like a couple sets and then just got rid of it. I don't know. That was kind of weird to me. But
yeah, I wonder if that was pre-planned or if that was like a last-ditch effort, or if it's gonna come back and we're gonna see like VMAX, V-Star, EX, GX kind of cycle, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think, V-Star was short-lived, said one day. TC Trader Gallery said, I think we are going to get Crystal EX cards too. I think I saw that, the Arcanine, right? I saw the Arcanine that came out that had that crystal look to it.
what's that called? Terrestrialization or something like that.
Yeah, something
The
like that.
terrestrialize Pokemon. I think that's pretty cool. What do you think about the mechanic? I know you don't really like do the games and stuff, but have you heard of what the when they terrestrialize what it does?
You know, I did at first because I was actually watching Chili's stream when they made like the big Scarlet and Violet announcement, and they went over it, but I forgot.
Yeah. So I like it. So somewhere in the back of your Pokemon, it's locked in to be a different type of Pokemon. So it's almost like bringing back, what were they called? Why am I blanking?
Delta species?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you can have a Pikachu and you can terrestrialize it and turn it into a water Pikachu.
That's what it was. Okay.
Or something. But it's like randomly assigned when you get it in the game. So you can get a Pikachu, I think that can be any type when it terrestrializes that word.
Yeah.
When it does the word.
When it does the bird is the word.
Sorry, I was on a call with DPM.
Oh, excuse me, Ian. Excuse me.
Man. Coming in flexing. Okay, man.
Excuse me.
I see you. Can you get me on a call with you?
Bring him in right now. Actually, no, we only got a little bit of time.
Tell him we're podcasting.
I think like as far as the TCG aspect for Scarlet and Violet, looking forward to seeing how the cards look, especially with the silver borders. It's going to be a little weird to start, but it's definitely going to be a big plus. I am looking forward to the EX as well. I know a lot of people feel indifferently about switching from Vs to EXs, but I think you just got to do it. Like I said, you just got to go with the change. It's a whole new, it's a whole new era. You know, every time there's been a new era, they've changed it up. I thought it was weird that they kind of went back to something they already did, but hey, at least it's different still, technically. UPB said that Terra EX cards only get a bench barrier ability. Kind of disappointed about that. Oh man, so it's only in the actual video game that they change different types. Interesting. Are they getting rid of Rainbow, said Juan Day? I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are. And they are getting rid of trainer galleries via a leaked photo from the Crown Zenith ETBs. It said this will be like the final wrap up of any trainer galleries / like the glaring gallery, which the Crown Zenith is. Maybe they'll come up with a different iteration though for the next era though.
Yeah, it's gonna be disappointing if that disappears for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's gonna be disappointing because they're so nice.
They're so nice, and it adds another.
Does getting rid of the trainer galleries, that includes getting rid of the art rares as well? Yeah, that's gonna be disappointing.
I think they're still gonna have alts. I'm pretty sure
alt arts would be great. Alt art Vs, alt art V Maxes, they cannot get rid of those. Those are so good.
Yeah,
for the hobby. But if they're gonna get rid of trainer galleries and the art rares, that feels
it's gonna be tough going back from possibly getting 2 hits in one pack to just getting that 1 hit. It's gonna be really tough, and I hope they have some sort of other type of card in there to make up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to keep a game when it comes to you, Ian. There's there an Ian going with the back and forth. UPB came in with another question. So Magic the Gathering made a 30th anniversary pack that was 1,000, and it was just proxy reprints. If Pokemon did that, would you be more upset about that, or where's Apple and Altart? I would be more upset about the Apple. I'll be honest with you. I probably still wouldn't buy that $1,000 thing. Yeah, the reprint. But the Apple, like, really? This is what you guys are doing for your 30th anniversary? But at the same time, I'd be like, they're watching my shit.
Yeah. I'd take the Apple any day. I read into the Magic the Gathering.
I know
controversy. The WotC really burned their customers on that. People who are fans of it.
They did them really dirty. Did them really dirty and didn't show any. They showed that they weren't there for them at all. Like, no support for like the people they're there constantly. Magic the Gathering is like up there. You know, they're not next to Pokemon. Pokemon's at a tier by themselves. But Magic the Gathering's like right underneath them. You know, so definitely WotC dropped the ball on that severely.
Yeah, severely. I would be a little bit disappointed because to think about it in that sense, Okay, so what if every celebrations box MSRP cost 4 times as much? I wouldn't have enjoyed the set. I would have maybe bought one thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I compare it to. If celebrations was $1,000 for, you know, whatever it is, like a booster box worth of packs. I forget what the WotC thing
Celebrations
is
with
with the Magic,
$1,000
but
for whatever I opened at the end of that one stream.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a big hiccup. Smack Daddy said Hasbro owns WotC / Magic, so Hasbro done them dirty. Oh, that's what Trainer Trey was telling us about too on his when we were talking to him too. How Hasbro did them dirty. There are so many players who are selling Magic the Gathering and strictly playing with proxies. They're printing themselves. Oh wow.
Yeah, I can see that in the Magic community. Because the Magic community is not like the Pokemon community where it's like, you know, big shiny, big hit, get it graded, throw it in a slab, sell it for $1,000. They're about playing the game.
Yeah.
A lot more. Like there's a huge collector side, value collector side in Pokemon, I would say, over Magic the Gathering.
Patter said, Chilling Reign, most underrated set in Sword and Shield. Man, I so want that freaking Blaziken.
It's a pretty underrated set, Powder. I agree. I had a lot of fun with Chilling Reign.
Chilling Reign has not been nice to me. It continues to not be nice to me. But Chilling Reign is definitely one of those sets that we look back and we're like, wow, that was a good set.
That was a good one, yeah. I bought 10 Pokemon Center ETBs when it came out. I liked it that much.
I just made a big purchase for a lot of Fusion Strike.
The Fusion Strike's so nice, man.
I made a big purchase for that. For Gertz, but no regrets. Well, I'm debating about it, you know, using it for the channel or just holding on to it for a while. A lot of check lane blisters that I got. A lot of cases. I got a case I refused to rip that Brad Collectibles is of Chilling Reign. Yeah, Chilling Reign equals Evolving Skies minor. There's so many alt arts that I forget about in Chilling Reign. That's the thing. Yeah. True. There's so many in there. Man, I sold my Magic the Gathering collection back in 2014 and haven't turned back since. Used to play every Friday and Sunday nights, and the game was just going into the wrong direction. So Washington, hey, Washington's been in it then, so he kind of knows. I think it's like the second most alt arts in Sword and Shield to Ricky Hernandez. Yeah, Ricky, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of them in there, and you guys have noticed that after Fusion, there's been what 4 alt arts per set after that. Yeah. So it really went down a lot. I don't know why they did that. It's because they took the VMAXs away, the VMAX alt arts. That's what it was, and I don't know why they did that. If I would have saw a VMAX alt art Charizard, that would have been insane. That would have been insane, and all the Charizard haters would have been like, "Wow, Pokemon, really?" But for the most part, people would have been going crazy for it. All right, we're gonna answer the last couple questions that we have on here, and then we probably will wrap it up because we gotta respect your guys' time and Dub's time. So, Fella Chris said, "Do you think Pokemon will ever crash like the Beanie Babies?" No, not even close. I think we established the facts behind Pokemon tonight. It'd be a big fall because they are ahead of Disney in their media background. They're billions of dollars. It's billions. And it's huge. It'd be a big fall if they fell. Beanie Babies. A lot of other stuff would fall first. Beanie Babies was here and gone like really quickly, and Pokemon has stayed true and gone through the rough period, and now they're still here. So I don't see them crashing and burning, but I could be wrong. Don't remember what I say is mostly opinion based, but I don't think they'll be gone. Yeah, I agree. Moms aren't collecting Pokemon for Brad Collectibles. You never know. You never know. I know a lot of moms that collect Pokemon. What are you talking about? Y'all got any potential waifus in your area? I'm looking at Ricky. Ricky is on the exclamation point, Ricky. Dub, like I said, I want to respect your time. Thank you guys for everybody being in here. Do you have anything to close on for tonight? Just
outside of Pokemon, outside of everything, just make sure you remember people be peopling and be the people you want to be yourself. Just work on yourself, work on your daily, build a better you today than you were yesterday, and just keep going, man. Whatever it is, you just apply it to any part of your life. That's all I want to say. Absolutely, man.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that was in here, everybody that consistently supports me on a daily basis. Your guys' time, anything you guys put in above like the time is just like more than I can ever ask for. Hopefully you guys took something away from this podcast, something we said. I know we're just two fools in here just talking, but you know, some things we say definitely have a lot of weight to it, from a content creator perspective, from a collector's perspective, from a Pokemon connoisseur perspective, you know? So just make sure that you guys enjoy every day. Be respectful of your own time. I thank you guys for all the time you give me. And with that, I have nothing else. You, Dub?
I do have this.
Yo, how many packs do you have left?
3.
3? All right, we got to open all the packs before we go.
Okay.
I got 3 Brilliant Stars right here.
Now Pokemon for you guys.
Should Beanie Babies collab with Pokemon? And if so, would you buy any? LOL. I wouldn't. I mean, I would because I'm in the space. But for myself, it wouldn't give me any incentive to want to collect more.
Ooh.
Got a Drampa.
Ooh. Ooh, we got a Milotic.
Milotic. I see you. Oh my God, what is this? Oh.
Regieleki Fuller. I've got 2 of those. It's still not bad.
Honestly, your ETB is solid already.
Pretty solid.
It's gotten you a V card, the rainbow, and a full art. It's better than every other ETB I've ever opened.
Serious.
Barmy. Oh, we're gonna get a Wormadam. Pulling out 2 at a time.
Hits.
Garchomp Hollow. If you guys zoom in, you guys can see the code card. One last pack right here from me. For real, guys, thank you guys so much. The path that's hard to travel is always the most rewarding. Show me a person who hasn't failed, and I'll show you the same person who has never tried anything in life. And guys, if you guys are like thinking about doing content creation, don't be scared of failure. Don't be scared of it. Fucking Wormadam.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but you learn from it. Your failures are not mistakes. They are learning opportunities.
If you never do it, you'll never get better at it.
Yep.
You still opening a pack? I want to open another pack.
This is my last one. I'm trying to catch up to you. There's nothing.
Not your pack night, Joey. AJ. For real, Brad. Failure comes many, many times before success. True, Ian. Absolutely true. Ooh. Got a rainbow.
Dang. Let's go.
I'll take it.
Both got a rainbow.
I'll take it.
All right. So I know we did say it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but sometimes it is all rainbows. It's no sunshine right now. It's
sometimes.
dark,
Santiago, will you ever do ribbon chips for Dragon Ball Super? Santiago, I've had Dragon Ball Super on my site before. It's a very different crowd. It's not the crowd that's like I'm around as much. Maybe sometimes I'll put it up just a little bit, but not a whole bunch of it. Just to answer your question real quick. But with that, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out, being part of the stream. Brad, Washington, Ian, Hero nor Villain, Ian with Ian, fella Chris, Zarzlar, UPP, Ricky, Clampy, everybody that's been in and out, LV Pokeshop, thanks Dub and Jay, awesome info from 2 amazing people, appreciate you LV Pokeshop, thank you so much. Everybody that's in here lurking, make sure you go check out Dub if you guys haven't already. I would say his link is in the description, but it is not because I'm a terrible friend. If someone could drop Dub's link to end this off, that would be amazing. OPB is always in here. Laura, Zarzlair, even though he got a potty mouth. I love you, Zarzlair. You know I do. Smack Daddy. Juan Day was in here. A lot of you guys that were in here probably headed out already, but thank you so much. Scatter Mindset, have a good one. Hero nor Villain. Let's go. I'll be streaming tomorrow, guys. Probably earlier on during the day, probably around 3 o'clock. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be a fun stream. We'll be doing we've talked a lot about ribbon chips. It's a big part of my channel. I'm not afraid to talk about it candidly. Ian with Ian, drop Dub's link. Thank you so much, Ian. We're gonna be doing that. We'll be doing giveaways tomorrow too as well. So thank you guys so much. Have a good night. And until next time, my name is Joey. That is Dub. Peace out, y'all.